Bruh, did y'all hear this Derek Jackson? Have y'all heard this man? This thing, bruh, this dude is wild. This man is wild. Let me see if I can find the video. This is it. No, that's not it. Where is it? Ooh-wee, this boy is crazy, bruh. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let me just say that. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Goodness gracious. How's everybody doing today? Here it is, bro. Here it is. I had to find it, bro. This man said some crazy, just goofy shit. How's the tooth? I haven't gotten the tooth pulled just yet, y'all. The tooth shall be we're trying to see if we can save it. So I have to do another consultation and, you know, for a second opinion. Because the first guy was like, hey, you're going to have to get it removed. So I'm like, fuck this guy. Let's see if we can go to the second guy and see what the second guy says. So that's what we're doing. Going to get a second opinion tomorrow. Freaking appointments at 8 a.m. So, that should be fun, bro. They scamming you? Yeah, I already know. But there's nothing really I can do. Nothing I can do about it, bro. It just is what it is. Gotta take the L's just like you take the W's, bro. Right on the chin, bro. Right on the chin. Hit the like button. Stop being a bitch and hit the like button. What do we got? Oh, that's what I want. Derek Jackson. Have you guys seen this? Have y'all heard this man? This man basically said, I cheated on my wife. Because she didn't think I look attractive. Or she wasn't he said some crazy shit. Crazy. Oh man, do I have to hold up? Let me see if I can take this off. Let me see if I can find another way to play this thing. Cause it was crazy, y'all. Absolutely crazy listening to this man speak. Let me see. Watch. Look at this. Where was it? This man says some crazy stuff. I even know his wife got raped. Do you know his wife got freaking raped? Holy shit. I didn't even know that, man. That's crazy. Let's see. Where's the shade room? Let's see if we can find it. We gotta scroll down. Here it is, bruh. Here it is, bruh. Crazy. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff, bruh. This is it. Y'all listen to this, bro. I couldn't believe it, bruh. I was like, what did this fool say? Bro, here it is. Let's see if we can play it.
I don't have aggressive energy towards a woman except in intimacy. And so how I would express my affection oftentimes was aggressive. Like I want to pick her up. Yeah. I don't just kiss her. I pin her up against the wall, put my hand around. I'm not trying to get graphic. Yeah. There's context here. So, come up behind her and hug on her, kind of aggressive. but that would make her really, really shut down. I ain't never been so sensitive to rejection.
I ain't never been so sensitive to rejection. Bruh, this is how you can tell a beta from an alpha, bruh. This dude is such a fucking clown. It's unbelievable. I ain't never been so sensitive to rejection. Sir, the woman you decided to marry is a rape victim. Do you think maybe there's a chance why she may not feel so comfortable with you picking her up and putting your hand around her neck? Goofy ass nigga. Do you think maybe that has something to do with it? I can't stand, bro. Yo, he's just fucking stupid, bro.
I ain't never been so sensitive to rejection because we all get rejected, but this the first time I felt that. And what felt safer was to go out and at least have friendships with other girls. Just to
Bro, this is what I'm telling you. These dudes are such full of shit. It's unbelievable. This guy is such a fucking clown. Well, what felt safer was to go out and have friends with other girls. What?
Conversation felt like receptiveness, like acceptance again. Mm-hmm.
It felt like acceptance again. You just wanted attention. That's all. He never heard, I don't believe he's never heard no, right? He's definitely heard no before. And if he hasn't, like if you're that sensitive to reception, bro, you're not really going for the big fish. That lets me know everything I need to know about a dude. When he's that highly sensitive to rejection, that lets me know you don't go for big fish, pimpin'. You don't go for big fish, bruh. You go for what's readily available. You ain't never been with big fish before. Because big fish will say no to you. She'll say no to you. They'll say no to you. And they don't care how good looking you are, how much muscles you have. If you ain't got game, it's game over. If you don't have game, it's game over. You don't know how to talk to them. You don't know how to treat them. It's game over. They don't care about any of that. That just lets me know he's always dealt with little fish, bruh. Little fish, little baby fish, little guppies.
But those loose boundaries turned into no boundaries. So, if we continued to clash and she continued to pull away or what have you, and I'm not getting no answers or whatever, I'm especially in my prideful state. I'm thinking, man, she got me effed up. So I'm over here doing the right thing and she over here.
What? So he's saying the reason why he cheated on his wife was due to pride. This is wild, bro. The reason why he cheated on his wife was due to pride. I'm in my prideful state.
Acting like I ain't nothing. So now there's a party tonight, or there's a girl on campus, and then she got her own dorm room. And that's whenever I started messing around.
What? What? Bro, what? This is the craziest thing I've heard, bro. The craziest thing I've heard. This man just wanted attention. He's a little attention whore. He a little attention whore. That's crazy. He's like the male version of the female socks. He's a male sock. He's a male sock.
Which is interesting. Now I realize something. You were trying to be on the straight and narrow, and that aggressive personality that you had, because she told me, well, she told us on the podcast that she had experienced a rape 2 weeks before y'all met.
Everything that happened that was really painful was really one long repetitive.
Do you hear that? She had been raped 2 weeks before they had met.
Pattern.
Right.
Me feeling rejected for this, that, and the other. And she handles, becoming okay again a certain way. But I didn't know certain forms of affection that were natural to me just felt scary to her, put her back in a certain space where, certain things that happen. So, yeah.
So you deal with that, right? That's your wife. You decided to marry her. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? And what's this shoe polish on his head, bro? What's that on it? I don't know what that is, bro. Anyways. This is crazy. This is crazy.
That's so interesting. It's like, I'm getting understanding. It's like you have this woman who has experienced this huge violation of her body, her soul, her spirit, this brokenness. She meets this guy who she says she just loved the mess. She loved your dirty draws. You're wanting to show your affection. You grabbing her by her neck. You being aggressive physically, from a sexual standpoint. She's getting nervous. She's getting triggered on all levels. Don't even realize that she's being triggered like this. She's closing up rejection to you because you've experienced that growing up. Mom no longer is kissing you and tucking you in bed at night, rejection. So now you're like, well, now I'm finna go self-medicate. I have this history of looking at porn, and now the way I self-medicate is watching this. So now I'm gonna.
Bro, why is he trying to explain for this man? Why is he trying to explain for this man? What? Maybe the best way of being affectionate to your woman, if she's a rape victim, is possibly, I don't know, not choking her. I could be wrong. Call me crazy, right? Call me crazy.
To do the outward extension of that.
Yeah.
Now I'm over here hanging out with girls. One thing leads to another. Now you over here smashing. Now it's triggering her. How did she ever find out when you first cheated on her?
Bro, where is this interview? This is crazy. This interview is crazy. Where is this interview? This can't be real life. Bro, this can't be real life. Are y'all still listening to this clown? Y'all can't, this can't be real life, bro. This can't be real life. What? I just don't believe this. Their future wifey? This Negro is gay.
I'm on a journey to
This dude's a homosexual, isn't he? Bro, I live in LA. I know when a mofo is, a little shooky with it. Bruh, am I missing something? What is this dear future wifey? He's gay, right? Is he doing this for straight men? I'm lost here. 'Cause I definitely thought he was gay. Where's Derek Jackson? Didn't he do an interview? Where's the fucking interview? Where's the interview? Derek Jackson, from childhood to emasculation. Is this the interview? Where's the interview, bro? Where's the interview, bro? I got to see it. I got to see it, bro. Is this it? No. Derek Jackson's back. This is wild. This is some crazy stuff. Is this it?
Because it was.
Oh my God, bro. What is this? Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Skip.
Especially in front of a complete stranger.
Oh, this is a different interview. Okay. Where's the actual interview? Does anyone have the clip of the interview? Or the actual interview? Is this it? This must be it.
Man, I'm just keeping it real with you, Willie. She heard me say a lot of stuff on my platform that wasn't aligned with how I was moving at times and didn't say anything. So I don't want to get up here saying, well, this is a lie and that's a lie.
No, that's real.
I'll speak to that, though. It wasn't a...
What is up? Is he gay too? What's up with all these gay
This
black
Sunday.
Men? Is he gay? Or is he straight? I don't. Is he gay or straight? Does anyone, bro, why is he going on so many gay men's platforms? Go on a fucking heterosexual fucking dude's platform. Let me interview with Derek Jackson. Cause these gay dudes like, okay, that's all right. Yes. What the fuck is this bullshit? I'm just saying. I'm just curious. I don't know why. I don't understand.
It was a lot of those women.
Okay, let's see if we can. He's non-binary.
We're in the times where we were single and we were both very single. We were both single. It wasn't just me.
Got it.
We were both single.
Love you more, love you more.
Indeed. Family, it's your nephew, Willie Mo Jr., Love You More podcast. I'm excited about it. A lot of people, I know you guys came up from the Willie Mo Jr. show, but let me just do this real quick. Can you put your right hand up in the...
What is this? Why you got Spider-Man on, bro? These dudes look gay, bro. Is it me? Or these dudes look gay? Like, this would be a homosexual to me in LA. I would keep my eyes down and walk. Just the chucks, the yellow shirt, that like, he did, I don't know, man. It just, whatever. Anyways, you know, I just, is this, is that his woman? I don't know. What? I don't understand. Nah, this nigga's gay, bro. Stop it. Anyways, let's continue on. Let's go on.
Nah, I'm for real. We got a little 4 or 5 month old or something like that. We got a little baby.
The pussy
before you got
me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What it is.
I don't have, I had one, 21, 22.
So we went in at a space
Wait, he
where I
got
was
a
like,
kid
yeah,
too?
for stuff. So now I'm like, saying what it is.
I don't have, I had one, 21, 22.
So we went.
He got a kid? Yo, you black? Hold up. Let me get a drink. You women are really having gay niggas kids. That's crazy. I don't know why y'all having gay dudes kids, but whatever. To each his own. To each his own. Listen, ladies, if any nigga doing this, that nigga's gay. He likes dick, okay? Any nigga doing this and everything, and his nails are fucking manicured, okay? There's a difference between a nigga, you know, having manicured nails and he still being a man, right? He just doesn't want to have dirty nails. He probably had a corporate job or some shit. That is night and day from a nigga who's got clean line up, eyebrows on point, just at the clothes is on point. He doing this, and I got 2 kids too. No, that nigga's gay, ladies. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all can't spot a gay nigga? This is weird to me. Anyways, let's go on.
Went in at a space where I was like, you know, I really want to do this right. I'm really serious. I done tried everything in my power to please you. At that time, I thought I could basically kind of perform my way into her love.
Okay.
If I got her the gifts, if I rubbed it back, if I asked her the questions, but it wasn't working. So by the time we got there, I was already beat up. And so when we got in there and then he just let her talk, well, what she had to say and the way that she had to say it, it was tough to hear, especially in front of a complete stranger. And so there was me saying, well, I've been asking you and begging you to tell me what's going on. I would have done anything. Why is it that you can open up to him and trust him with this information? And then what she's saying was really hard to hear because I'm like, I've been in a different space for a very long time, performative wise. Right. I ain't actually did the deep work, but I've been showing up a certain way. In that, I didn't really feel protected, man. And I realized something. Some counselors, like all counselors are not equal. I'm not saying equal in good or bad, but they do things differently. And as for me and where I was at and based on where we had gotten to, man, I did.
Bro, is he trying to play the victim card? Is he trying to play the victim card? Come on, bro.
Need that type of counseling. So it kind of scared me, man.
So kind of bring me back, like,
This
you know,
is wild.
as I said, I met you, you know, we were doing, you know, personal development and all of that.
I'm calling it now. What we're really gonna find out? Derek Jackson's fucking gay. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now, bro. I'm calling it now, bro. I'm calling it now. The real secret, this nigga like a finger up his bunghole. I'm calling it now, bro. I'm calling it now. You already said he was gay last time, did I? Damn, I'm good. Shit.
But I never really ever asked you from the beginning. Like I often tell people, to understand me, you have to understand that I was adopted when I was 3 months old by 2 ex-sharecroppers, one from Mississippi, the other one from Louisiana.
That makes sense. No, I believe him. That makes sense.
I grew up in a home where there wasn't a lot of arguing. Although I never met anybody in my biological family, until 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Like that kind of molded and shaped the way I dealt with conflict. Of course, I dealt with a whole lot of, just insecurities. I depended on my talent a lot. How did Derek grow up? Like, was it a single family home? Like, how did he grow up? Like, really paint that picture for me so I can understand a little bit about what you saw as a relationship and couple.
Yeah, so for me, there's a truth of what it was, and then there was a story that I internalized as a kid. So I grew up in a single parent household. My mom got 5 children. I'm the youngest of 5. She actually moved down from New York whenever I was like 1 year old and didn't have much money, didn't know anybody.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's skip this part. I really don't give a fuck about his upbringing.
He did something wrong. I'm like, no, that's crazy. That man made his own decisions. So that was the code. I'm like, I'm thinking about not only is my mama like, but my sisters is listening. My future daughters is going to listen to this. And really, that was my viewpoint. It's like, whether I do good, bad, or ugly, it's me making these decisions. It ain't nobody else. And what I saw normalizing these conversations was a lot of projection onto women. It's a lot of politics. You shouldn't speak so loud, and then your man wouldn't do you like this. You should dress differently, and then your man would see you as worthy of being faithful too. And it's
That's right. Hold up. Hold up. Men saying that are absolutely correct. Ladies, listen. It's crazy how some of you women think you can act any way you want and then want to be upset when you don't have a good quality man. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's actually crazy to hear. You think you can dress however you want, do whatever you want, and still get a quality man. That's not how it works, boo-boo. That's not how it works at all. So yes, if you want a good quality man, listen, ladies, get this book right here, bro. This will show you how to get a good quality man, ladies. Let's go over the, what was the 15 rules? We'll just go over 5 of them. She is attentive and a good listener. Number 2. She enjoys going partying, but has an equally good time at home. Number 3, she will have a strong spiritual commitment that helps her distinguish between right and wrong. Number 4, she will be partially modest in her style of dress. Number 5, she will like babies and children and include them in her life. There you go. Ladies, you want a good man? Just follow these simple rules. That's only 5 of the 15, I think. Follow those simple rules and you'll get yourself a good man. It's not very difficult. It's not very difficult at all. But what did Dave Chappelle say? Listen, I don't mean to treat you like a hoe, but you are wearing a hoe's uniform. So just keep that in mind, ladies. Just keep that in mind.
It's like with me and all my flaws, I'm like, nah, anytime I did something, I had a choice. And I made my choice, and that's the bed I made. So that's kind of the perspective I was coming from, man. I wasn't thinking nothing about no bro code. I didn't grow up with bros and stuff. Like, no, I saw my mom and my sisters going through it, and now I got a platform. She had a boyfriend. She actually had a husband by the time I was 15. I had my stepdaddy, Mr. Lloyd. Rest in peace, he actually passed away 2 years ago. But that's who taught me how to cut grass, taught me how to change my own oil. He the one that taught me how to roof. I got a roofing and stuff like that. He gave me a lot of that blue collar.
I seen the smile come when you talked about Mr.
Yeah,
Lloyd.
man. It's like, that blue collar country, man. You know what I'm saying? And he taught me a lot of those principles, but, we never really got into like the relationship side of things. Anything relationship, I really got from
Don't care.
One day married, I wish my mama had and my daddy. I'm not about to pat myself on the back, but there were times where I would come through with her, I would sacrifice my last for her, where I came forward with any type of ugly truth before there was anything to find out. For many months, sometimes years, I actually walked according to what I was talking in my relationship. And I'm like, okay, well, how do I build on that now? That's where I'm at, because I think we all on the journey trying to figure it out.
I love it. Derek Jack's hanging out with me. You talked about little Derek, and I seen the change in your stature. I just want to kind of play a little dress up, if you would. How old is little Derek now?
He's 5. He just turned 5.
Good stuff. That's a real good age. That boy jumping on everything. He's trying to figure it out. He got this genuine look in his eyes.
That's crazy. Got a
You know,
boy and
and you kind of looking for signs when he walks in to see if some of the stuff that's been said is actually getting to his heart. When he gets there,
Why would
he's
he
running
listen
around.
to his daddy? His daddy's a fucking liar. His daddy's a fucking liar and a cheater. His daddy's a little shit. Bro, I hope little Lucas meets little Derek Jackson. Because little Lucas is going to tell little Derek Jackson, you know your daddy ain't shit, right? You know your daddy's a fucking whore, right? You know your daddy cheated on your mama, and that's why y'all got a divorce. You know that, right? You know that's why you have to see your daddy on Tuesdays and you have to see your mama on Thursdays. Bruh, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense to me. This is crazy.
Try to make every moment the best that you can because you understand that there's a lot of things that a mama influences on the child. They often say that there's mama's boys and daddy's girls. What do we say to Derek, little Derek, when he turns 12 years old and he's starting to get into that middle school age where he matures a little bit and he's trying to make sense of why daddy's over here, mama's over there. Why does the world want to know so much about our family? And then
because daddy decided to put the fucking family on blast. That's why. What are these niggas? The reason why this nigga is giving him softballs is because he probably wants to suck his dick. That's why. If we're gonna be honest, okay? The reason why this nigga is putting on a full fucking cape for this goofy ass nigga across from him, because this nigga wants to fucking suck his dick. That's the only reason why. You know it and I know it. Alright? If they haven't done it already, if we're gonna be honest. If they haven't done it already, bruh.
By the time 12, he's kind of formed his own opinion. How do we steer little Derek in the right direction so he doesn't have to jump so many hurdles as Big Derek did and Mama had? Like,
What do you mean so many hurdles that Big Derek did and Mama did? What is he talking? Oh my God, this is crazy, bro.
the advice that you give to that 12-year-old Derek?
Man, you want to know something? A lot of people look to me because I got a lot of answers, and that's one of them I don't have.
Nigga, what do you mean? A lot of people look to you because you got a lot of answers. Nigga, you ain't got no answers. You have 0 answers. All the shit you've been telling people has been bullshit. It's so much bullshit that you knew it was bullshit. You didn't even abide by your own fucking bullshit because you knew it was bullshit. This nigga is crazy. This nigga is delusional. And the reason why he's so delusional is because he keeps messing with these fucking lame ass bitches. That's why. Because listen, I don't care how attractive you are. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much muscles you have. It doesn't matter, right? Once you get to a certain caliber of women, you can't have such a sensitive ego. That doesn't happen. Okay? It doesn't happen. Because you've heard no before. And you've heard no from an ugly bitch, and you've heard no from an attractive, fine woman. Okay? And you develop a callus, an emotional callus. That's what you develop. This Negro talking about, well, it hurt. So when she said no to me, I went out to a party. And the average fucking dingleberry, the average sock, would obviously give him attention. And that's the problem. That's the problem with a lot of dudes and a lot of women, honestly. Is that they depend so much on their looks as a crutch. And it cripples them in being a complete person. You so dependent on what you look like that you have no conversation, nigga. You so dependent on what you look like. You so used to positive feedback that you can't handle when a bitch says, no, leave me alone, you ugly. I don't like your muscles. They scare me. And now your feelings are hurt. Bruh, this is some of the goofiest shit I've ever heard in my life, bro. Y'all, I don't, man. Black women do better. I'm gonna make a shirt that says black women do better. And I'll make a shirt that says black men do better. Cause God dog, man. The black women who are fucking riding this goofy ass nigga this whole entire time, y'all should feel ashamed of yourself, okay? Y'all should move to a different country, to be honest with you. Move to a different country and don't reproduce. Okay, if you believed anything this goofy Negro said, you should have your tubes tied. Like the state should fund you getting your tubes tied.
That's one of the things that keeps me up at night. That's one of the things that kept me fighting for the marriage the last couple of years when I felt like it was really over, is understanding at some point he's gonna have questions I can't answer. I wasn't in that situation. You know, my daddy, again, from age 4, pretty much went there. My mom and daddy was never married. I wasn't even in the house whenever he was there. But when I look at him and I see he's already affected, by the way. He's 5 years old and he'll ask, why aren't you and mommy married anymore? No, son, we're friends. Why do you guys?
No, why though? Why don't you tell him? Cause daddy fucked up the marriage. Cause daddy was such a narcissist that he fucked somebody other than the woman that he put a ring on. Why don't you tell him? Let little Derek ask me. I'll tell the nigga. I'll tell him with the quick. Oh, that's because your daddy's a fucking whoremonger. That's why. Your daddy put a ring on a woman and then said, fuck it, and stuck his dick in another woman and then tried to play victim. So naturally, mommy didn't like that, right? You probably wouldn't like it if you were with a girlfriend and your girlfriend cheated on you, right? Little Derek Jackson, you wouldn't like it. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't like it at all. Well, naturally, that's what happened with your mommy. And that's why they're no longer together. This nigga trying to fucking cover up his bullshit. Well, we're just friends now. But why, daddy? Why? Frederick says, Lucas, you make a shirt that says, I'm not making it racial, I'm just making an observation. Yes, I'm making that shirt, 100%.
You guys have to be friends. You guys want to live together as friends? And I can tell he's struggling with it because I went from having the children every day. I wake up, sometimes I'm bringing them to school, I'm getting them from school, I'm putting them to bed, I'm making them oatmeal, I'm this, that, and the other, disciplining them.
And you decided to fuck that up. He decided to mess this up. This is crazy. He decided to mess this up.
In any type of spare time, they come and climbing on me, and now we go from 100% to 25% of the childhood is what I get. Every other weekend, Thursday through Monday morning, instead of 30 days a month, 7 days. And it's not, I mean, of course, we take a loss as men, as fathers in this situation, but their dad, their superhero, is the one.
What do you mean a superhero? You're only a superhero to your kid because they don't know how shit of a person you are. God, I can't wait till they get to school. Hopefully they're in school. Who's your daddy? You know your daddy cheated on your mama, right? This nigga is delusional, bruh. What? Do you understand the type of insecure woman you have to be to have this nigga's baby? Jesus, Lord in heaven. Black women do better. That's the theme of tonight's show. Black women do fucking better. Cause this is unacceptable, all right? This is unfucking acceptable. Cause you'll use this goofy nigga as a standard for everyone else. Right? You'll fuck with this clown, this goofball, and then be like, niggas ain't shit. And it's like, wait, what? You mean all the dudes you have been fucking with ain't shit? Because it's exactly what these mofos will do. Bro, I saw this one post. It was crazy. It was a mom telling the kids to say, if your daddy ain't shit, clap your hands. Bro, have you guys seen that? I couldn't believe what I was watching. I was like, what? It was a mom with her kids telling them to say, hey, if your daddy ain't shit, clap your hands. Have you all seen that? I'm trying to find the post because I was flabbergasted. I just couldn't believe what I was witnessing. It was so freaking depressing. I was just like, what? What in the world? Anyways, I can't find it. God dog it. I can't find it, bro. If I could, I'd show y'all because I fell out of my chair. She was like, if your daddy ain't shit, clap your hands. I was like, God dog, man. God dog. Where is it? I'm just like, and also, why would you men, how much of a trash person do you have to be to sleep with a woman like that? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand that. Like, are y'all really putting your dick in anything? That's so wild to me. Here it is. Like, how you put your dick in anything? That's crazy. You might as well just put your dick in a blender and call it a night. Put your dick in a blender and call it a night. It'd be cheaper. The yellow flashlight, are you still going to start selling hats? Yes, I shall. I'm looking for merchants. Here it is.
If your daddy ain't shit, clap your hands. Why you not clapping? Your daddy ain't shit either.
If your daddy
Is that
ain't
crazy?
shit, clap.
Is that crazy? Bruh. Is that crazy? This is the craziest thing ever. Imagine posting this.
If your daddy ain't shit, clap your hands.
Why you not clapping? Your daddy ain't shit either.
What?
If your daddy.
Like, I just... Lord in heaven. Lord in heaven. And you wonder why we're in the state we're in. You wonder why we're in the state we're in. This is just... Whew, goodness gracious, bro. This is just depressing, bro. Crazy depressing. Crazy depressing. But where is it? Let's go back, bro. Crazy depressing.
And they got taken from them.
Yeah.
And especially in the first couple of months after we split, he was having behavioral problems, and I knew exactly what that was.
So I love the fact that you were honest. Like, bro, I ain't really got the answer to that one. I just want to tell you that your father didn't have the answers for you.
Yeah.
And I think there's a level of grace that we have to maybe have for those that we still have anger for because they could have did better. So I finally met my biological father after 40 years. I got my hood way, it's like the devil over here, and then I got God way, and I give him that grace. And I decided to give my dad that grace, and I looked him in the face and I said, I release you. Like, I release you. I know none of your children ever pursued you, but I'm gonna call you every single week. Although in my head, I think as a father, you should probably be.
Bro, these poor dudes, man. These poor... Listen, I'm gonna say this. If you a broken man, don't have children. If you a broken man, or if you didn't have a daddy or any type of daddy figure, like anytime, I don't care if you saw the nigga like Tuesdays and Wednesdays, right? If you don't have any father in the house, don't have children. Don't reproduce. Okay? Just don't. Do the world a favor. Because hot damn. This is where we get that, well, we gotta forgive. This is where we get that forgive fucking mindset. And that shit hasn't done anything for anybody. Everyone else is about that fire and brimstone. And niggas with no daddies talking about, well, we just gotta forgive. I'm gonna turn the other cheek. No, fuck that nigga. What do you mean? He left you high and dry for 40 fucking years. You had to go find him. And you now finally find this dusty motherfucker talking about, well, I'm gonna forgive you. I release you. Nigga, what? Release him into a fucking pit of alligators, bruh. What are you talking about? This is the same stupid, goofy shit that I hear from these mopos. I'm gonna release you. It's the same thing women say. That's how I know. Right? You can fuck a woman over and she'll come back and be like, you know what? I forgive you. Bitch, I don't even remember your name. What are you forgiving me for? I don't even know who you are. You know what? It's okay. I forgive you. I forget what you did to me. Okay, bitch, cool. Anyways, it's the same goofy shit. And that's why we get these niggas talking about, I release you. No violence. We got, absolutely not. We got to forgive them. Okay, we got to forgive them and be the bigger man. Take your sissified, limp-wristed ass out of here, bruh. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm so sick and tired of hearing that shit. It's so weak. It's such from a position of weakness. Position of fucking weakness. And I'm sick and tired of hearing this shit.
Be pursuing me, but I'm a Christian now. And so
there we go. Always, bruh. Always. Always, bruh. Always, bruh. Always. I'm telling you, they are still using the slave Bible today to emasculate and cripple black men. They're still using it today. Bro, I defy you to find me a black church that actually preaches scripture, that actually teaches scripture. Not a little bit of scripture, right? Not 80%, bullshit or him lecturing and then 20% scripture. I'm talking about 80% scripture and then 20% of him opining on the scripture. Always, bruh. Always. And this isn't a knock to Christianity, of course not. But it's a knock, it's giving a child a loaded gun. Christianity is a loaded gun. And in the wrong hand, that shit can kill you, bruh. That shit can kill you. All it takes is a couple of scriptures to be misinterpreted or characterized in a certain light, and you done. It's finito. Game over. They knew it. That's why they took the shit out and told the slaves a certain version. It cripples your fucking mind. Cripples your mind. And it just gets tiring of hearing this weak shit. Jesus wasn't weak. This nigga went into the house, saw mofos messing up his house, right? Like, yo, this is a temple. What the fuck y'all doing slanging animals and shit? Flipped over chairs and shit. Nigga wasn't weak. I don't know why they present Jesus as this weak and modest person and everything, and God as this old forgiving person. God fucked some shit up in the scripture. They were killing kids, adults, taking over nations, killing giants. Like, I don't know why they give this bastardized version of God and the Trinity as like they were just like, oh, so peace. Turn the other cheek and all this goofy shit that they say. I don't know why they do that. Shit is crazy, bruh. It's crazy. Because if you know just a few stories, you know God is not a nigga to be fucked with. He's not. He'll kill the firstborn of an entire nation just because you won't listen to him. Even I'm talking about like baby versions, right? Like Moses. Everybody knows the story of Moses. Nigga killed the firstborn. Babies. Nigga babies. Some of them were babies. Firstborn. They didn't do not a goddamn thing. Your firstborn dead. Motherfucker was probably playing baseball just, all right, 1, 2. Nigga was probably shooting a 3-pointer and for the winning shot. I just don't understand why they portray him as, oh, we gotta forgive and we gotta turn the other cheek and we gotta do better. No, fuck that shit. What the fuck y'all, what scripture are you reading? That's what I'd like to know. What God in the scripture are you fucking listening to? Because I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Old or New Testament, that nigga doesn't play. Old or New Testament, the nigga doesn't play. So I don't know what scripture y'all keep reading that makes you all be like, well, we need to stop. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're going to take the higher ground. Like, even for those you believe in the revelation, right? In the rapture, niggas not coming back to play patty cake. And I've said this before. So I don't know where they get this nigga from. I don't know where they get him from. I just don't know. There is like deceit, betrayal, lust. I just don't understand. But it's always these stupid, goofy Christians, bro. Not actual Christians, these goofball Christians. Well, we gotta forgive and forget, and you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it, okay? I'm gonna give it to God. God's telling you to handle your shit, nigga. That's what God is saying. Handle your shit, nigga. I gave you a brain and a functioning body. Handle your shit. Well, I'm just gonna wait for the Lord to do it. Nigga, why do you think I put you on this planet, nigga? What are you talking about? You have the tools at your disposal. Well, I'm just gonna wait for the Lord to happen and he's gonna do it and I won't have any problems. Nigga, what? I gave you everything. Goofy niggas, bro. Goofy fucking Christians, bro. It just irritates me, bro. It really fucking irritates me. Because I've seen lives destroyed by a misinterpretation of scripture. I've seen lives destroyed by bullshit scripture. And once you learn that at an early age, if you learn scripture wrong at an early age, by the time you're an adult, it doesn't matter, bruh. It doesn't matter. There is no change in your mind because there's been a habit instilled in you, a belief instilled in you, and there's nothing worse than a false belief. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. You want to know something? I think that's honestly why we're in the state that we're in. Because instead of voting these niggas out, they pray to God. God's like, nigga, you have an election. You already have a system. And what you praying to me for? You already know what the fuck you have to do. You know that no other group of people use God like that. They weren't talking about God on January 6th, were they? Huh? You hear them talk about God? They'll always talk about God after they kill your ass. They'll kill you and then ask God, you know what, God, thank you for smiting my enemy, Lord. Thank you for smiting my enemy. It's just crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. I'm sick and tired of hearing it. Yellow Flash says there are some churches that are allowing Alphabet Community on their ministry staff. Oh yeah, I know that. Because they bastardized the scripture. This was a while ago. They tried that Alphabet shit with Christianity like way back during when they were talking about born that way. This is old arguments. You don't understand. I grew up like debating like atheists and all that. These are old arguments, bruh. Old fucking arguments. Old fucking arguments. Whether women can be priests, whether the scripture actually is saying that it's homosexuality or it's a misinterpretation of the Arabic and shit. Like, it's goofy shit, bro. These are just rehashed arguments. Yeah, bro. So I don't know what's going on in the church now. I really don't know. I really don't know. And then you get these mofos who pimp the church, right? You get these mofos who go into the church and they see it as a hustle. Oh, this is a fucking hustle. I'm gonna get a mega church and make a name for myself. And the thing is, what you have to understand, and one thing I understand, and is that people, they latch on to hope. Most people, everyone, I'll say, latches on to hope. 99.9% of people latch on to hope. And if you can feed them that hope, they will reward you. If you can feed them that, hey, God, even though you're not doing not a goddamn thing, you're not listening to the scripture, you're not obeying what God told you to do, that even still, he will forgive you and he will reward you. Yes. Can you point to me where in the scripture it says that fuck shit that you just told her? Well, everything is not in the scripture. That's when, okay, I'm out. Bye-bye. Take care. But you have to understand, and who are the main people who are going to church? It's the elderly. It's the boomer crowd. Who are the main people who have the resources, the majority of the resources in this country? The elderly, the boomer crowd. So these niggas are exploiting our elderly to fund their pockets with the catalyst of scripture. That's some wicked, evil shit. And they going straight to hell for it. Straight to hell for it. Because these mofos, you brought up, I don't know how you were brought up, you tithe. I believe it was 10% or 20% of your income? And these mofos use what the scripture has and exploit people. It's really fucking sick, a lot of this. It's no more 10%, there we go, it's 10%. It's no more about, hey, repent for your sins, turn away, yada yada. Now it's like, hey, you can have anything you want. You just gotta ask God. I'm like, are you niggas really pimping Jesus? Y'all are pimping Jesus? Oh, Lord. Oh, that's crazy to me. That's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, man. I just don't even know what to say, man. I just don't know what to say. Because there really is a big problem. There really is a fucking big problem. A huge problem. A massive problem. Yeah, the prosperity gospels. That shit was big when I was growing up. It was crazy big when I was growing up. Cause you know people are struggling and you telling them, hey, give me your last of your rent money and God will do a miracle for you. And it's like, wait, what? What? Anyways, bro, it's just, they have bastardized the scripture to where it's unrecognizable. Unrecognizable. And it's like you don't have anyone who's actually preaching scripture, right? Because everyone wants to make a buck. You want to know how you make a bigger buck? You bring in the alphabet, right? You bring in the alphabet. You're not going to find one fucking church in a gay community that doesn't teach, that doesn't rebuke, or that would rebuke that lifestyle. You're not going to find it. Why? Because that's their audience. That's money. Why am I going to say that your lifestyle is sinful when you can give me fucking money for the tithe when I pass around the tithe? It's fucking corrupt, bro. This whole place is corrupt. Whole place is fucking corrupt, bro. Just as all of it's corrupt. I don't know, man. I honestly hope that they don't have, God doesn't have to flood the earth, but nigga, send a nuke or some shit. I'm over this shit, bro. I'm over this shit, bro. It's just corrupt every way you go. Every way you fucking look, it's just corruption everywhere. But anyways, that's my little rant. That's my little rant, because I can't stand when they try to make Jesus some weak fucking pacifist and shit. Or when they try to make God some weak fucking pacifist. I'm like, that's not the God of the scripture, bruh. That's not the God of the scripture. I don't know what you fucking reading, but that is not that man. Anyways.
Well, at the end of the day, I'm gonna call you every single week. He was just at the hotel at the Ritz with me in St. Louis. We spent a cool little night together, hooked it up and did whatever. And I released him. And I just feel like in this moment, like, there has to be an opportunity, because when I look at your spirit, I think you'll always have this thing on the inside. It's just like, look what you missed out on. Look what you missed out on. Like the reason why I became Pretty Willie and became successful, because I wanted to show my mama, look what you missed out on. Because I became this Christian guy, everybody celebrating me. I was like, look what you missed out on.
Stupid, bruh. Fucking stupid. Look what you missed out on. You wanna know why I say when a woman says that? Back in the heathen days, look what you could have had. I say, who are you, bitch? That's what I say. Because when they say that, look what you could have had, it comes from a point of insecurity. Don't ever say some stupid shit like that to a man or a woman, y'all. Don't ever say some stupid shit like that, right? If you see an ex walking by down the street, don't ever say, you see what you're missing? Because the nigga doesn't give a fuck. Don't ever say, you see what you could have had? Because she doesn't give a fuck. You look goofy and you say I'm goofy, saying some goofy shit like that. Don't ever say that, bruh. Don't ever say that. Because you want to know why? Either they're going to respond in that manner, which is, I don't care, right? I've already moved on with my life. Or you're going to get a wolf. You're going to get a wolf. Because by you telling me, right, if you were to see me and you're an ex of mine, and you say, oh, you see what you missed out on? I now know that you have feelings for me. I don't care how remote they may be, how small, how minuscule, how recessed they may be. I know you still have feelings for me. By the fact of you want to get a reaction from me. And if you are actually a successful person, right? If you are actually doing really good, I'm going to work my way back in. I'm going to give you everything that I didn't give you when I was your boyfriend, right? You just wanted me to give you flowers. Well, guess what? I'm going to give you flowers this time. And I'm going to show you that I've changed. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to fuck you over again. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fuck you over again. And that's what happens to a lot of you stupid women out there. You go back showing X, look what you missed. You should have treated me like a good woman that I am. I'm a good woman. And the nigga says, you know what? Let me get a baby out of this bitch just to secure the bag. Let me get a baby out of this bitch just to secure the bag. And he's still fucking cheating on the side. I've seen niggas go through a whole wedding and everything. The nigga had his dick in the bartender the other night. The other night! He getting married next day. You goofy asses. Don't be goofy, bruh. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't do this stupid shit that he's talking about. Look what you could have had. Don't do that, bruh. Don't do that. That's not a good look. It's not a good look. And especially don't do that to a woman. Look what you could have had. I'm successful. I do this, this, and this, and this. Because women are really smart with it when it comes to manipulation. They really smart with it. Because they know you want them to probably grovel a little bit. They know that. And they'll give you a little bit here and there until they got you. Because you know that she's the one that got away. And she knows that she's the one that got away. Or else you wouldn't be telling her, look what you missed. And if you really are doing something, she's gonna trap you, nigga. She's gonna trap your goofy ass. But you know what? Some of these fools can't be helped, bro. Some of these fools can't be helped. She'll stroke your ego and then fucking stroke your wallet. If you really are doing well. That's exactly what the fuck she'll do. And then the next thing you know is, what happened? I thought she loved me. I thought she loved me. I thought he really changed, Lucas. What do you mean you thought he really changed? Why? What gave you that impression? Well, he was doing all the things that I wanted him to do. Lord in heaven. Goofies. The yellow flash says they didn't miss out because you weren't that way when you was with them. Crazy. Just goofy shit, bro.
And then I meet them and I realize, man, them folks, man, they had their own personal issues, problems, and things, and I was able to release them. Now my mother and my mama, they like best friends. Yeah. My daddy can actually smile around me because they know I don't hold any airs.
Yeah, you let them off the hook. You let them off. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I love people like this. Because they're so easy to step on. I'm not even gonna lie. I love people like this. Because they're easy to step on. I can fuck you over for years. Right? Leave you high and dry. You'll turn around and be like, you know what? I forgive you. Really? Yes, absolutely. I want to invite you to the cookout. Really? Absolutely. I've released you. Oh shit, cool. All right, bet. All right, bet. You gonna give me a blank check when I didn't even ask for it? I didn't even ask for a blank check. You're just gonna offer me a blank check. I love people like that, bro. Because you can fuck them over again. You can keep on fucking them over. It's like they have amnesia. You know what? I know you just lashing out because you're hurt, and hurt people hurt people. They'll rationalize you fucking them over. You won't even have to do it. It's the best. I'm telling you, it's the best feeling ever. Like, you fuck over a girl, and then she'll rationalize why you fucked her over. You know what? You were at a difficult time in your life, and you took it out on me instead of handling business. And I understand that, okay? I understand you're a better man than that. And you just like, okay. It's like the Homelander scene, right? When he fucking lasers the guy, and then people are like, yeah. You're just like, what? Okay, all right. You know? Yeah, I was a horrible guy back then, but yeah, I'm a different guy. Wow. I'm so glad you figured this out. I just, I was just emotionally unavailable right now. Fucking idiots, bro. Isaac says, you see who Usher put on his new single cover? No, stop it, bro. Don't. Stop it. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he did not. What do you mean? If you don't, bruh, Isaac, are you playing right now? Isaac, are you trolling right now? Usher's new cover? Where's Usher's new cover? Are you trolling right now? Usher, Kiki Palmer's Fuel video teaser. Who's on his new cover, bro? Usher and Kiki Palmer's new song and video? Stop it. Stop it. They're collaborating on a song? No. Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh, this nigga's hurting, bro. Oh my God. Oh my Lord in heaven. Yo, does anyone know what's his name? Kiki Palmer's boyfriend? I don't even know. We still don't even know this man's name. Kiki Palmer's boyfriend. Bro, he's still alive, right? He's still alive, right? He didn't off himself, right? He didn't off himself, right? Oh my Lord. He didn't off himself, right? He's still alive, right? This man still doesn't have a name. Kiki Palmer's boyfriend. He still doesn't have a name. He didn't off himself, right? Oh my God, bro, this is wild. Tell me you joking. Tell me you lying right now. Kiki Palmer. Oh, you know they smashed. Oh, you know.
Somebody say that your boyfriend's looking for me.
Somebody said that your boyfriend's looking for me. When the fuck did Usher get like this, bro? Who put a battery in Usher's back? This man really put a Kiki Palmer. Somebody said that your boyfriend's looking for me tomorrow. Oh my God, bro. Oh, yeah, bruh.
Emotional damage.
Bruh, we gotta, hold up, y'all. That is crazy disrespect. That's crazy disrespect. We gotta pour one out for the homie right here. Pour one out for the homie right here. This man is on suicide watch. This man is on suicide watch. I can't believe he did that. Yo, who put Usher on Demon Time? Kiki Palmer. Usher.
Somebody say that your boyfriend's looking for me.
That's wild, bro. That's wild. That's wild, bro. That's wild. When fantasies become reality. Boyfriend out tomorrow. Oh my God, bro. Oh my Lord. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Homie is. Oh my Lord. I really hope he's doing all right, man. I really hope he's doing all right. I really hope he's doing all right. Please, Lord Jesus, put angels around this man. Please don't let him off himself. Please don't let the man self-delete. GC said, Usher has been like that. Don't remember? Don't leave your girl around men. True player, sneaky ass. Really? For real? Okay. Bruh. I mean, come on now. This is a new level of disrespect. When fantasies become reality, boyfriend out tomorrow. Somebody said your boyfriend's looking for me. God, dog. And we still don't know this man's name. Kiki Palmer's boyfriend. That's still his name. Keke Palmer's boyfriend. Bro, that's, ooh, Lord. Couldn't be me. That's all I'm gonna say. It couldn't be me, bro. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be me, bro. That could not be me. Lucas, you remember I'm a Flirt? Yeah, I remember I'm a Flirt. I'm a flirt. When you see me in the club, I'm a flirt. That's a classic. But this is a little bit more than I'm a Flirt, bro. This is like, yo, fuck you. This is a little more personal, fam. This is I don't know, above and beyond. That's what it feels like. The whole Boondocks episode about this. I know, this really is a Boondocks episode. This really is a Boondocks episode. Oh my God, poor buddy. Poor buddy. They still have him as Keke Palmer's boyfriend. Keke Palmer. Oh man, Keke Palmer's boyfriend. God dog, man. God dog, bro. God dog. Poor buddy. Poor buddy. Well, better him not than me. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Better him than me. Goodness gracious, that's brutal. Goodness gracious, that's brutal.
Talking to you as a person who has no freaking judgment, because we all men. Everybody around the world can say whatever they choose to say. I choose to build a bridge with a person who's literally saying, damn, I didn't, and I'm not giving, like, people like, well, he gave him an escape. I don't care what you say. What I'm saying is,
yeah, we know you don't care what anyone says. Well, you gave him an escape. We know you don't care what anybody says because you were raised by a mother, bro. You weren't even raised by a masculine mother. That's the crazy part. We know you don't care, bro. We already know you don't care. I don't care what anyone says. We already know. That sounds exactly like a woman. I don't care what you have to say. I know, girl. I know.
Man, our foundation is so broken, and sometimes we hold on so tight to that, and we attempt to make this beautiful, ready-made family without necessarily having the tools that it takes to really build a strong foundation, because our shit is so warped.
Let me say this though, Willie.
What?
Ain't no escape whenever your children can't make sense of their new normal.
Yeah.
When they miss you and you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? And are we supposed to feel some type of way for his infidelity? Why does he have this? Bro, he's acting like he's a victim, bruh. This is some crazy gaslight. This is some crazy gaslight. Let me just make it this, bro. There ain't no way when your child can't make sense of the new normal, all right? When they want to see daddy and they can't. Nigga, you did this. You did this to your child. This is crazy.
When they crying on Christmas because they can't see you because you alternating holidays now instead of matching pajamas.
You did that. Why don't you go tell little Derek Jackson that because daddy's a POS, that's why you can't see me. That's why we're alternating Christmases. What is he? This man is wild. This man needs to be put down. I'm going to say it, bro. He needs to be put down like a rabid dog, bro. It's as simple as that. This man needs to be put to sleep and sent overseas. Okay? Let the Russians have him. Let the Ukrainians have him. Bro, let China have him. This man is a sociopath. This man is crazy. And he's surrounding himself with other beta-ass men who are co-signing his drivel. This is wild. This is wild. Ain't nothing like when your baby crying because they want to see you and they can't. Nigga, you did that. You did this. This is, oh my God. This is like hearing a woman talking about, well, I wear what I want, but I want a good husband. I want to spend as much money as I want to spend, but I want a man who makes a good money. Like, Are you crazy? Are you delusional? I want to weigh 500 pounds, but I want my man to be in shape. What? What are you talking about? This is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, bro. This is like a woman eating a freaking Kit Kats and Twinkies, complaining about why she's getting fat. I don't know why I'm getting fat. I just think it's my genetics. As she's scarfing down freaking hot dogs and burgers and Taco Bell. I just don't know why it's happening to me. I think God just hates me. Bitch, are you stupid? Is you dumb? This is wild, bro. This is wild hearing this. I genuinely did not know dudes like this existed. As God is my witness, I did not know men like this existed. This is wild.
And you got the presents and all that kind of stuff. Ain't no escape.
Yeah.
Damn the public. In real life, I broke these children's heart, and I got to live with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he has behavioral issues, I know because I was him having behavioral issues, really not knowing how to express what was wrong with me because you don't have the equipment, you don't have the words to say, I'm hurting inside, I'm grieving this change.
Now here's the thing. Just because you admit that you're a piece of shit doesn't make you any less of a piece of shit. That is actually an abusive tactic. That's a manipulative tactic. I know, I've done it. I know, I've done it. Back in my heathen days, all right? I'm a new man now, but back in my heathen days, right? The quickest way to get a freebie is to tell the woman you're with all the bullshit that you've been doing. You know what, baby? I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not responding to your texts on time. Sometimes I can be a little curt in answering you. I know that probably hurts your feelings. I'm sorry for probably not being here on time, probably not being, where I need to be on time. I apologize. I'm aware of the stuff that I'm falling short in, okay? And I'm gonna step up to the plate. I just wanna let you know that, right? You say that shit, why? Because it buys you more time. You don't plan on changing any of this, but you wanna let her know that, hey, I see that you have some frustration and I see it too. I see the frustration, okay? I see you. That's it. That's it. It's a manipulative tactic. You don't change anything. You may change maybe bare minimum, right? Just bare minimum. But then eventually you go back into your same old ways, right? You give her maybe about a good week or so. Not even that, because you don't want her to get, you don't want it to become normalized, right? You don't want the new you to become normalized. Because once she gets used to you actually doing what you say, well, then she's going to expect it. So there's a fine line in, I shouldn't be telling you this. This is the dark side of the game. This is the dark side of the game. I don't teach the dark side of the game, okay? I don't teach the dark side of the game, bro. I'm not, yes. And that's what, when you tell her this, you only do it about 3 days. Never underestimate the power of the dark side. No, I don't do that, bro. I don't do that, bro. I don't do that. I don't know any lightning. I can't do lightning. I don't do that, okay? That's back in the heathen days. But you do it just long enough so it can have an impact on her. Because that's what you want. All you want is an impact, right? You want that emotional spike. She'll get an emotional spike by you even saying this, right? Because she's like, oh, wow. He knows what he's doing is messed up. And, he's communicating with me. Oh, my God. Thank you, Jesus. I've been praying, especially when, they're women of faith or some stupid shit like that. Thank you, God. I knew you'd reach out to him. I knew you would. And you just string her along, bro. That's it. And before you know it, right, she's already forgot. She forgot everything you said, bro, a week ago, right? Everything you said. You back in the same habits. But what did it do? It extended the time period, right? Because I don't know why you may need her, right? I don't know. Maybe you're staying at her place. She's buying you groceries. I don't know what the dynamic is, right? Maybe it's just good WAP. but it buys you time. It's like putting a patch in your wall, right? You can only have so many patches before you have to replace the wall. You can only have so many patches, right? Drywall before you just have to replace the wall. But if you strategically place these patches, right? If you strategically make holes in the wall, then you can just patch it up. Just a little patch, until you want to replace the wall. And it's like, all right, I'm done with this wall. And then she leaves all broken and busted. But the goal is you don't want to leave. You want to leave her broken and busted, but you don't want to leave her feeling like that. That's the key. That's some new shit. Y'all ain't ready for that. Like I said, that's the dark game. Yes. Leave her broken and busted, but do not leave her disgusted. That is the power of the dark side. You leave her broken and busted for everyone else to see, but do not have her disgusted with you or herself. That is the power of the dark side. Now, I don't teach that. That's horrible, that's evil, or it's manipulative. Really disgusting stuff. Don't do that. That's bad, bro. That's bad shit. But this is what I'm going to tell, when I get little Luca, right? Little Luquette, or whatever her name is. When I get little Luquette, I'm going to teach her this shit. I'm like, listen, baby. It's time for you to learn about the power of the dark side. What, daddy? Listen, there's some niggas out there that are wolves, okay? Now, actually, I probably won't even have to teach her this, bruh. What am I talking about? Ladies, I'll probably have to do a whole different course. By the time I have little Lucretia or Luquetta, I'll probably have to teach her, listen, baby, there's some niggas out there that'll say they love you, but they really love another nigga, okay? Those are probably the lessons I'll have to teach her. Because half of you niggas nowadays is probably, you on that funny shit anyway. You on that funny shit anyway. You know what? I'll have to change the whole the game plan, right? I'll be telling her some real shit. She's like, Daddy, that's not what I've been experiencing. What do you mean that's not what you've been experiencing? Well, usually the boy says his pronouns are he and them. What? Yeah. And then he asks if it's okay if he holds my hand when we walk. He asks you if it's okay if you hold your hand if you walk. How old is he? Well, he's a grown-ass man. Okay, all right. Is that why you haven't given me any grandkids? Yeah, Daddy, that's why. All right, okay. Now, do you go back to his place? Bruh, I wouldn't have to worry about that, bro. I'm worrying about the wrong shit right now. I'm gonna have to teach little Lukeisha. I won't name her Lukeisha. Luca. We'll call her Luca. Lucette. I like Lucette. I'll have to teach her little Lucette how to find a straight man. That's gonna be her problem. Going in the future, her problem's gonna be finding a straight man. Listen, baby. She won't even have to worry about a dude making advances on her. She won't even have to worry about that. Because the way these niggas is talking now, they gay anyway. Man, all these women is hoes. What? Man, all they want is money. What? What are you talking about? Man, the quality of women has totally gone down, bro. I think I'm just going to stay a virgin for the rest of my life, man. Yeah, these women are nothing but sluts. What? Don't you like boobies? No, bro. I don't touch boobies. But you're straight, right? Yeah. Fuck yeah, I'm straight. But you don't like boobies? No, bro. All these women with boobs, they're whores, bro. What? Yeah, bro. I'm gonna hang out with the boys. Hey, you wanna hear the new song? Bro, I love this rapper. This rapper's the best. What rapper? Listen to it.
Home is over, homie. Home
Yeah,
is
bro.
over, homie. Home is over, homie.
This is my
Do
shit,
the
bro.
whole man.
Do the whole man.
Do the whole man.
Fuck them hoes, bro.
Do the whole man. You never catch a lish, rolling with no beards, cause bitches ain't shit.
Bruh, this is the future, bruh. That's the future I'm worried about. I'm worried about the wrong shit, bruh. All the real ones are dead. They either dead, married, or in a relationship, bruh. All the real killers out there, they're either dead, married, or in a relationship. Okay? By the time I have offspring, I won't have to worry about any of them, bruh. I won't have to worry about any of them. I won't have to worry about any of them. Bruh, or they, right? They're dead, married, or in a relationship, bruh. I won't even have to worry about not one damn, I won't even have to worry about game. The only thing I'll have to worry about is making sure that the man my daughter marries doesn't transition in the middle of the fucking marriage. Bro, that'll probably be my biggest worry, right? That'll probably be my biggest worry. My biggest worry, right? It would be make sure that the nigga she marries doesn't transition in the middle of the marriage. That'll probably be the biggest thing I have to worry about. Are you sure about this one? He doesn't sit right with me, baby. He just doesn't sit right with me. You see the way he walks? No, daddy, he walks like that because he had a limp. He got hit by a car. Was the car filled with homosexuals? Did he get hit by a gay car? What type of car did he get hit by? It had to be like a Volkswagen Bug or some shit, because that doesn't strike me as, that definitely was an Altima. That nigga definitely wasn't hit by an Altima or anything. What type of car was he hit by? Because he walks a little, little sus. I don't approve of him. I don't approve of him. I don't approve of him. Get somebody else. We don't want to take any chances, bruh. We don't want to take any chances. Lord. In the middle of the marriage sounds like a terrorist act, low key. Bro, that's what they doing. These women are marrying dudes, and these dudes are transitioning in the middle of the fucking marriage. And they got a whole 3 kids and shit. Or they come out and talk about, well, I'm not gay. I'm just bi-curious. What? Ladies, you guys have much bigger problems, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. This is one time that I really, really sympathize with women, bro. I really sympathize with women. The reason why all these women is doing OnlyFans and shit, because they looking at the male base and like, these niggas ain't gonna do anything. They ain't gonna do anything. I might as well do OnlyFans. They looking at what's available. They like, these niggas really ain't shit, bro. They scared to even touch me. They rather jerk off to fucking a waifu on an anime than touch real boobies in person. Might as well just, might as well make money then. It's crazy, bro. These mofos is more scared to fucking talk to a girl and fucking put hands on her than they are to fucking pay for an OnlyFans. Wait, let me get this straight, little nigga. You rather pay $5, $10, $20 to get some pictures than to pay $5, $10, $20 to go on a date or some shit? Is that what you telling me? Yeah, nigga. Yeah, absolutely. What? That don't make no fucking sense. It makes no sense to me. Well, I don't want to catch a case. Catch a case? Bro, if you are more concerned with catching a case and going out, nigga, turn off the TV, okay? Because you're traumatized, bro. Turn off the TV. That TV is turning a lot of these youth fucking gay. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, back in the day, we would risk it, right? What was the rule? The rule of thumb was, hey, oh, damn, I already forgot. The rule of thumb was, it's always better to apologize. Ask for forgiveness, right? Always ask for forgiveness. It was better to make a move and ask for forgiveness than to not make a move. Because you can always say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable, yada yada. As opposed to just bruh, I'm just saying, risk it for the biscuit. That's another one. But it was always good to ask for forgiveness because you can always recalibrate, right? If you go in for a kiss, you can always recalibrate. I'm sorry, my fault. I misread things, right? And just switch it up. Just switch up the emotions, right? Awkward moment, acknowledge the awkwardness, and move forward. These mofos aren't even going for kisses. And it's crazy because these girls, listen, women haven't changed. Let me just tell you something. Let me give you a little secret. All you young mofos out there, the girls that are in your class, they haven't changed, bruh. They haven't changed since I've been in school. Women still like dick. That's correct. They still like a masculine man. That's correct. Turn off the TV. Turn off all the stupid televisions and the social medias. Turn that shit off, nigga. It's not helping you. It's turning you gay. Okay? Forget the waters turn you gay. The TV and social media and all this stupid shit, that's what's turning you gay, bruh. You listening to other dudes who've never gotten anything, who don't know anything about women, that's what's turning you gay. You'd be surprised if you actually go out into the real world what women like and what they don't like. I'm just telling you, okay? Women haven't changed. They still like dick. They like an assertive man. They like a masculine man. They don't believe in toxic masculinity. All right? I'm just letting you know. That shit will never change. Will never change, bruh. Will never change. But Lucas, there are butch women who are saying that they're lesbians. Even lesbians like dick. Yep. They won't tell you that, right? Because the secret will be out of the bag. But yes, even they like dick. Absolutely. All right? There's just some of them that have just been traumatized, okay? So you have to untraumatize them. Or re-traumatize them, but do it the good way, right? They had bad trauma, you gotta give them good trauma. So stop believing the stupid goofy shit that these mofos say. Because it's not true. All right? These women aren't expecting you to make fucking $1 billion. It's not true. Stop it, bro. Stop listening to the stupid shit that niggas who don't get women say. That's not true. No woman's gonna get with you like, do you make $1 billion? No, that's not what's happening, stupid fuck. Whew, goodness gracious. Fight trauma with trauma. Exactly, bro. Some of these women have just been traumatized. You just have to re-traumatize them, that's all. You just have to positively traumatize them. That's all. They've been negatively traumatized. Now you just have to positively traumatize them. Right? There needs to be a bigger emotion. Right? You got to swap it out. Just, wait, we're going to take all that negative bullshit that you've been dealing with and swap it out. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The gold diggers want that? Not even the gold diggers. Honestly, when I hear this shit, bro, I have never met a gold digger in all my life, bro. Never met a gold digger in all my life. Now, I probably could attest that, chuck that up to my vetting process. But when was the last time you really met a gold digger, huh? I think niggas throw a whole bunch of words around and it doesn't mean anything. Because a woman who wants a man to be financially stable, that's not a gold digger. That's a smart woman. I'm gonna have my little girl, as far as get with a man who's financially stable, 100%. Sorry, niggas, if you not making a certain amount of income, you're not gonna be able to talk to my daughter. It's as simple as that. Especially if you don't have any ambition and drive. You have no ambition and drive, right? And you wanna fuck with my little girl? No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So I'm just saying, for all the people who believe in gold diggers, they don't exist like that. They're very rare. Rare and far and few in between. Your average woman, which the majority of people are going to deal with, they're not gold diggers, bro. Now, they may be influenced by gold diggers and the stupid shit that they feel that they see on TV and hear, but so are you. That's why half of you niggas say stupid shit. So you just have to come to the table understanding certain things. That she's been propagandized a certain way and you have been propagandized a certain way. But I'll tell you one thing, you gotta make some monies. That's for damn sure. Because I don't know what's going on with the world right now. Everything's expensive. I really don't know how many people are surviving. I really don't know. Okay? I really don't know how many people are surviving because this shit is crazy. All right? It's crazy. So, I'm just saying. I'm really just saying. A lot of y'all are worried about the wrong fucking thing. You worried about her being a gold digger. Nigga, she's just trying to find a man that won't beat on her. She's just trying to find a man that actually likes a vagina and not dick on the side. These women are struggling out here. So if you think you're struggling, they really struggling. Keep that in mind. If you think you're struggling as a man, just know every single woman is struggling twice, 10 times as hard as you. 10 times as hard as you. Just keep that in mind. Those are just facts. All right. Lord. But anyways, let's hear this out.
I'm confused. I feel helpless. I'm voiceless. You don't have that at 4 or 5 years old. And I'm seeing it. And I know that even in good intention, his mother first was thinking, I got to discipline him. I got to be tough, because it's just me mostly that got the kids and stuff. And I'm saying, no, bring him over here. But we so not in a good place where I might not get a text or a call back or anything like that. So he's in that situation and it's not her fault. There ain't no escape knowing that it's your fault. Yeah. You could have prevented all of this, if not most of it.
Man, I feel like you're triggering me right now. Yeah.
And you know something, like I said, this is a long pattern. I don't got no shame in it, man. Like this wasn't my first time falling like this. But at 25.
We know you don't have any shame. You're a fucking clown, bro. You think you get brownie points for admitting that you're a piece of shit. No, you don't get brownie points for that, bro.
I went and I met my dad for the first time since I was a little boy. Mm-hmm. He's in Jamaica. He can't come back to the States because, he got his stuff going on or whatever.
What? There we go. Why am I surprised he didn't have a father? Why am I surprised, bro? This man came from Jamaica, knocked up to his fucking mom here, and then fled the country. That's fucking wild, bro. That's fucking wild. However, I've heard plenty of stories like that, bro. These motherfuckers come over here. I'm late. Booyaka. And they head back to their home country, bro. Bumbleclot. Where did he go? Oh, he left. He's back in Jamaica. Bruh, that's fucking wild. That's wild. It makes sense though. It really makes sense, bruh. You can tell the difference between someone who had a father in the home, and it doesn't even have to be an amazing father, but some type of role model, some type of figure to see every once in a while, versus someone who had no father. Some father will always triumph. Not triumph, will always trump no father. That's what I've noticed. Some father, right, whether he's in and out of prison or whatnot, that will always trump a kid with no father. Like completely no father in the picture. Will always trump it. Always. And it's crazy because you start noticing like little patterns and behaviors, and it's like, you talk like a bitch. And once you start, familiarizing yourself with the female anatomy, okay? Once you start familiarizing yourself with females, it becomes easy to spot one. Ooh, let me repeat that again. Once you start familiarizing yourself with females, it becomes easy to spot one. So it becomes weird and jarring when you're talking to a woman in a nigga's body. It's like, you look like a man. Okay. You got facial hair like a man. You dress like a man, but you sound like a bitch. This is very weird. This is very weird. Bernard Bryan says, I guess you can say his dad had a cool runnings when she was late on her cycle. That's cold-blooded, bro. That's cold-blooded, bro. Come on now. Come on now.
And I did the same thing. I forgave him. And I thought because I forgave him, that released me from the impact his absence had on me, and it didn't. So yeah, I forgive you, but now I got to rework everything that got messed up in me not having you. And I skipped that part. And that's
But here's the thing. Here's what I also don't understand. Why the fuck would you want to have any type of influence by a man who left you high and dry? I don't fucking understand that. Like the other dude. This nigga. I went and found and tracked my dad down after 40 years. You tracked him down. Why the fuck would you buddy with somebody who didn't even care if you were alive or dead? Are you really yearning for affection that bad? Like yearning for affection that bad? That's just crazy to me. Like, why would I want to be around somebody who left you high and dry? Said, fuck you and your mama. This nigga's dad said, fuck you and your mama so bad that the motherfucker left the country. He said, fuck you and that kid, and went back to Jamaica. Why on God's green earth would I want anything this nigga has to say in my life? Why? It's not like he came back into the States or was trying to reach out to his mom and be like, you know what, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm a new man. I'm changing. Y'all are leaving and trying to find them. I don't understand that, bruh. What do I have to learn from a nigga who left me and moms as a child? What? What do y'all want? A kiss on your forehead or some shit? This shit is crazy to me, bruh. This shit is crazy. Because closure is important? What closure? All the closure you need is the nigga left you and left the state. That's it. What closure are you expecting from an ancient nigga? This is wild. You wanna know what closure is? I'll tell you. From a man's perspective, closure is me fucking my ex again. That's what that is, bruh. Once again, that sounds like some woman shit. Closure. I just need closure. That's what women say. The fuck you talking about? Any bitch that said they need closure, I already know I'm gonna get my dick wet. Well, Lucas, can I just come over? I just need some closure. Oh, yeah, bet. Absolutely, yeah. What time are you planning on coming over? Yeah? All right. Yeah, no, I'll be here. All right, no problem. All right, I'll see you then. I already know I'm gonna get my dick wet. Well, I just need closure. Cool, great. You need closure, and I need my dick sucked. It sounds like we're on the same page. Am I missing something? Craziest shit ever, bro. Craziest shit ever. What you need closure for? Nigga gave you all the closure you needed, bro. The nigga that gave you all the closure you needed. He said, fuck you and fuck moms. That's it. Closure. What else do you need to know? He didn't try to contact you. He didn't try to reach out to you. He didn't give a fuck about you for over 40 years. But now the nigga, you want to go and search him talking about, I need closure. Okay, nigga, go ahead. Go ahead. This is wild, bro. I suggest you find a new daddy, bro. I suggest you find a new daddy at that point. That's just me. Not everyone is that emotionally stout as you, Lucas. I just don't, it just doesn't make any sense to me, bro. It doesn't make any sense to me. I just don't understand, bro. it would be different if the man was trying to make amends, right? Where he was trying to come back into your life. Like, listen, I fucked up. I was young. I didn't know what to do. So, I retreated. That'd be different. But a nigga who's sipping mojitos, right? Nigga, he's sipping mojitos at his place, fucking watching ESPN and shit, and you knocking on his door. Daddy! What the fuck? Daddy! Like, come on, nigga. Come on, bruh. Come on. He don't give a fuck about you, bruh. He don't even remember you. Daddy, why don't you love me? Nigga, who are you? I'm your son, Derek. Derek? I don't have no son named Derek, boy. What you talking about, man? Get the fuck out of my place, you bummer clock. You batter boy whining at my door. Daddy, it's me, Derek. You know Mama still loves you, Daddy. I don't know, bruh. I don't know, man. It is what it is, bruh. It is what it is. I mean, the nigga wasn't present at all in your life? At all? And you gonna search him out? Damn, I guess so, man. I guess you need closure. I guess. I mean, I guess. Shit, that's crazy, bruh. Daddy, why didn't you stay in the States for me and Moms? Boy, I don't give a fuck about you and your fucking mother. Get the fuck out of my place, man. Before I fucking kill you, boy. Daddy! Daddy! Daddy, I got you a gold chain. Look at me, Daddy. I got muscles, Daddy. I'm big and strong like you wanted me to be. Brother, I didn't want you at all, bro. I didn't want you at all. That's why I fucking left. I wanted her to abort your fucking black ass. You got the wrong place. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with the bomber clot fucking batter boy crying at my fucking door. Daddy. Shit is crazy, bro. Shit is crazy. Got two fucking gay niggas talking about how there was no father in their lives. Nigga, we can already tell, bro. We can already tell. You had no father, bro. Like none. You didn't have daddy light. This nigga didn't even have daddy light. Okay? You didn't even have daddy light? You tell me you had no daddy? None? Got. Shit, some of us at least had daddy light, bruh. These niggas had no daddies. They were just looking for answers. Looking for answers. Searching the globe trying to find out, Daddy, why am I like this, Daddy? I don't know, boy. Because you're fucking retarded.
And most of it, the real most of it was like, you won't even talk to me. You treat me like I'm a germ. You can't get far enough away from me in the house. Like, what's going on? Do you want somebody else? If I've done something to me, I'm knowing, hey, I'm walking a straight line out here. And I'm providing, you don't have to work and this, that, and the other. Some of that is ego, but then some of that is just my expectation of.
Nigga, everything you say is ego, bro. It is crazy. You knocked up an ugly fucking black woman, bro. I want you to think about, you want to know where his ego is? I want y'all, anytime you hear niggas like this who talk about ego and shit like that, they don't got no fucking ego. They don't got no fucking ego. You want to know why? Nigga, this is who you knocked up, bruh. This is who you decide to put a ring on. You ain't got no goddamn ego, fam. These nothing but insecure niggas walking around, bro. Insecure niggas walking around knocking up women, bro. Talking about ego. Nigga, she doesn't scream ego to me. What the fuck are we talking about? That doesn't scream ego to me. That screams insecure, nigga. That screams insecure. You want to talk about how you the best man, you can do all this, and that's what you decided to lock down? That's what you decided to lock down? Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. That's why you need a daddy. Because your daddy would have told you, boy, that bitch is ugly, boy. Get that bitch out of my fucking place. Tell her to fucking lie down in front of the door. She's a fucking floor mat looking like that. Derek, what the fuck is wrong with you? You got all the damn muscles. You got the fucking... You got the fucking... Boy, what the fuck you doing, boy? Your mother even look better than that. Okay, I didn't even like the bitch. That's why I left. You come bring this bitch home and this motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, get the fuck out of here talking about ego. Nigga, just a little bit is ego, man. She's definitely not ugly. Nigga, what? Nigga, she looked like Derek but light-skinned. The fuck are you talking about? This nigga is such a narcissist. He married a bitch that looked like him. They look like brother and sister. Nigga, what you talking about? She definitely not ugly. Nigga, are you blind? You got cataracts or some shit? Do you need the glasses? They look like brother and sister, fam. What the fuck are we talking about? They got the same fucking forehead. The only difference is her hair is longer. They got the same fucking lips. Look at that. Same big ass nose. She got the nose. He got the nose. Her nose maybe is slightly smaller. He got a bitch that looked like him. What are you talking about? She mid but not ugly? Nigga, don't ever hang out with me, bro. Don't ever hang out with me. If you think she's mid and not ugly, I would have this bitch do my laundry, bro. But it would only be at night because I wouldn't want anyone else to see her in my fucking apartment. What the fuck are you talking about, goofy nigga? She's mid but not ugly? If this is mid to you, nigga, we are in two different fucking planets, okay? We are in two goddamn planets, fam. She's the type of bitch that I would add myself onto her assurance, but add a fake name or some shit. Well, and then when I show up at an appointment, nah, bitch, you don't need to come with me. It's okay. Are you sure? No, it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to come with me. I'm good. What the fuck are we talking about? This goofy ass talking about she's mid and not ugly. Nigga, she ugly and fat. Make that make sense. This nigga is so insecure, he got an ugly fat bitch and put a ring on it. This bitch was never attractive. Name me one point in her life where she was attractive. She's not even attractive there. What are we talking about? That's a trans woman. Look at that. Look like she got a fucking 5 o'clock shadow right here. What are we talking about? Why are we acting like he got a dime piece? Get the fuck out of here. You niggas are so goofy with this shit. You so goofy with this shit. You wanna know why he put a ring on this? It's the same reason why a woman puts a ring on your goofy ass. Because you can be trusted, nigga. That's why. She knows that if she tries to get with me and she does some stupid shit, I'm gonna say deuces. I'm probably gonna fuck her friend, if not her mom. Because I know her mom's been looking at me talking about, oh, that's a very attractive man you got there. She gets with you because, nigga, she knows you're gonna be right where she left you. Some of you niggas, she could leave you in the store on aisle 3. Leave for an hour and your goofy ass would still be in the store on aisle 3. She'd be driving home. I forgot my man. Let me turn fuck back. Goddamn. Get your stupid ass out of here, bro. If you don't know anything about the game, then close your fucking mouth. Silencio por favor, motherfucker. Cállate. Cállate la boca. Alright? The reason why he got with this ugly looking motherfucker is because she was safe. She was safe. That's why. He knows this bitch ain't going out and partying. She ain't going anywhere. Not only that, but she's a victim of rape. So he really doesn't have to worry about her hoeing it up. She ain't going out a goddamn place. That's why he got with her. This nigga's a sick narcissist. He's a demented narcissist. That's why he got with her, bruh. Get the fuck out of here. What are we talking about? Then this goofy bitch goes and tries to defend him. Do you remember her goofy ass? I called this a long time ago. What did her goofy ass say when they made this goofy ass video? Well, he's a man of God. That's the reason why you get with a dumb bitch like this, who doesn't know scripture, right? They know the bullshit about scripture because you can manipulate them. You can treat them like dog shit and say, hey, God told you to forgive. Did he not? Didn't God forgive people in the Bible? Well, you know, right? You right. You know what? We can make it through this, baby. You know, I just had a moment of backlapse. You know, I just backslid a little bit, but we can make it through this. We are husband and wife. Give me your hand. You really mean that? Yes, baby. Come here, baby. We are one, okay? We are one. We walk through the valley of what? Shadow of death? That's right. But what do we do, baby? Tell me. We fear no evil. That's right, girl. Say it again. Let's say it again. We fear no evil. That's right. Let's say it together. We fear no evil. That's right, baby. That's right. Let's go. Y'all fucking stupid. Y'all niggas don't know anything about the game. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all really not about that life. Y'all really not about that life. That's the reason why you get a woman like this. That you can keep on doing the fuck shit that you doing and don't have to worry about not a damn anything. Because you know what? She's goofy as fuck and she'll defend you. You can treat on her in public. You can literally have a woman fuck her in front of her, right? Like fuck her in front of her and she'll backwards rationalize, well, you know what? I knew something was strange. I knew something was different about you. I can just tell you were just, you know, coming home late at night. You know what, baby? Don't even worry about that. That's in the past. You can talk to a dumb bitch like this. Because she's not used to being treated any type of way. She's not used to men gawking at her. Damn, baby, how you doing? That's the reason why you get with a dumb bitch like this. If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, never make a pretty woman your wife. And from my personal point of view, get an ugly girl to marry you. That's why, nigga. Game knows game. And y'all niggas looking unfamiliar right about now. That's why. This bitch never had any dudes hitting her up. Talking about, yo, baby, I'll fly you out. She never been flown out. Flown out. However the fuck you want to say it. Ain't nobody confusing her for an Instagram model. I don't care what year it was. Okay? BC or AD, bruh. BC or AD, it doesn't matter. She was always ugly. And if you don't think she was ugly, she just wasn't there. She just wasn't up to par with the rest of the women around her. I already know women like this, bro. They're easy to spot. Once you start getting a Rolodex of women and you actually start experiencing women, it's easy to categorize them. You see a bitch like this, and to me, that's my phone bill, nigga. That's gas in my car. Back in the heathen days, okay? Back in the heathen days. Not now. Right? Not now. I'm a new man now, okay? I'm a family man. I'm looking to, I've set my life anew, all right? But back in the heathen days, you see a dumb bitch like this, right? Who's insecure with glasses. And you know she's gonna swoon over you. You know you are. Cause bad bitches swoon over you. So you know some little fucking 5.6 bitch is gonna be like, oh wow, he's talking to me? Oh my God, like this is a melt in your fucking hands. It's fucking chocolate in your hands. This bitch is nothing more than fucking a Hershey's bar on a hot summer's day. You can do anything you fucking want with her. You can mold her, compress her, expand her, whatever you want. I'm just saying. This is a fucking checkbook right here. Bitch, this is PlayStation Plus right here. To be honest with you, I go into a room and be like, that's PlayStation Plus right there. That's at least a year's membership of PlayStation Plus, if not more. I know I can get PlayStation Plus out of her and fucking God of War. That's all she would be to me. I ain't looking to be anything serious with this bitch. Are you fucking crazy? What are you talking about? This is gas money right here. Baby, I would love to visit you, but you know what? I'll be honest with you. I just, it's been tough this week, man. The gas, I need the gas for work tomorrow. I would come and visit you, but I need the gas for work. How much you need? Nah, babe, I can't accept money like that. Never say yes on the first one, right? Never say yes on the first one. Always deny. Nah, I can't do that. I'm a man. I can't allow you to pay for gas. Baby, I'm here for you, okay? I want you to know that I'm here for you. How much do you need? All I needed like $40. Are you sure that will fill the tank? $80 will fill the tank, but I don't need 80. I just need 40, okay? I just need 40. That'll get me through the week. I'm gonna give you 100, okay? Baby, I love you so much. I know, baby, I love you too. That's it. You don't even need gas. You fucking lying. You don't even need gas. You already got a full tank, but you just trying to get money out of her. And then you don't even show up, right? You say, you know what? The engine went out. And you use that $100 and go out with your boys. Hey, nigga, first round on me, nigga. First round on me. That's how it's... I'm just, once again, heathen days, okay? These are heathen days I'm talking about, where you use the dark side of the game, But I'm just telling you, that's how that shit would work. I already know. So when I talk about a nigga like this, I already know motherfuckers like this, bruh. I already know mofos like this. I already know. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, bro. You can't play a player. That's not, you can't say stupid shit like that to me. Cause I've already done that shit and probably 10 times worse. So when I hear a Negro saying this goofy, basic bullshit, right? This is basic shit, the shit he's saying. He hasn't even reached God mode, bro. He not even on Elder God like your boy. Your boy was on Elder God mode, all right? Your boy was fucking going hand to hand with fucking Anakin and shit, all right? Your boy was... Come. Fuck around and find out, Anakin. You underestimate the power of the dark side. Bro, okay. This nigga's an apprentice compared to the shit that I was doing. And that's not to brag, because I was some fuck shit during my fuckboy years, okay? But it is what it is. But the shit that he's saying, this is like, nigga, I did the shit you said like on like a lunch break, nigga. I did that shit on a lunch break, bro. What are we talking about? Right? You fuck the receptionist to get in at the company. Right? Bro, you do shit like that. So any of you guys who are looking to work at a company, fuck the receptionist. She knows everybody's out there. You get in good with the receptionist, find her, don't stalk her. But everybody's public nowadays. Fuck her. And she'll put in a good word for you. She'll make sure your CV gets to the top of the list. You gotta think like this. That's why I'm saying broke game is the best game. All you niggas who got muscle, money, all this shit, and you really don't have any game, you're gonna lose 10 out of 10, my nigga. Well, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Because there may be that one woman who like, oh, I just like muscles. Or there may be that one woman, oh, I just want money. There are always women like that, but they're few and far between. Okay? So I'm just saying, bro. So when I hear him talk, it's just like, this is baby bullshit, bro. This is like training wheels. Okay? Training wheels.
Hold on, I'm supposed to get received here. Mm-hmm. And month after month of that, again, I'm taking it way more personal than what I should. Yeah. Not that she handled everything perfectly, and I don't think that she would even say she handled it perfectly, but there wasn't enough space for her to be processing things, figuring it out. There wasn't enough long suffering on my end because I was already suffering before I even met her. Mm-hmm. So that just internalizing that rejection, which was really a lot of abandonment being triggered over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Of course it was. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It's so easy to spot them. This nigga got rejected by his daddy. And that shit is repressed fucking feelings. This nigga needs you wanna know what this man needs to do? Instead of going out and fucking with other women, instead of getting a divorce, nigga, you should have seen therapy, pimp. Some of you niggas need therapy, but you got so much ego, you won't do it. Some of you niggas actually need fucking therapy, to be honest with you, okay? Y'all niggas got some issues that you have to deal with, and instead of dealing with it, you put that shit on the woman. And then when she can't deal with it, well, then you get upset. And then she's upset. Well, why the fuck you doing this? And now you upset. And you guys are two fucking clowns. Ladies, if you spot a nigga who has any type of abandonment issues, I don't care what it is, leave that nigga alone. I don't care what he looks like, what he says to you, what he does. Leave him alone, because all he's gonna do is cause you fucking headache. That's all that nigga's gonna do. And I know some of you ladies will get caught quicker than others, all right? Some of you women will just create fantasy stories about a nigga who's not even thinking about you. Okay? I'm just saying. Leave these mofos alone. And the same thing goes with the men. I don't even think I need to tell the men this, all right? I don't even need to tell you this, all right? She ain't got a daddy. She ain't got a mommy. I don't care what the fuck's going on. Any little red flag, leave her alone, bruh. Leave her alone. Okay? Leave her alone. It's as simple as that. Unless your name is Bob the motherfucking Builder, all right? Leave the bitch alone. Unless your name is Bob the motherfucking Builder, leave the bitch alone. Unless your name is Bob the motherfucking Builder, leave him alone. All right? Put that nigga back in the oven. God still is cooking him, all right? Let the nigga go back in the oven and let God cook him, all right? Wait until you hear the ding. Ding! If you don't hear the ding, then leave the nigga alone. God is still working on him, okay? Men, if you don't hear the ding, then leave the bitch alone. God is still working on her. Why are you taking her out the oven early? And then you want to be upset when you get bubble guts. Well, the shit's not cooked yet. It's not cooked yet. I don't even know why you took it out of the oven. It's clearly not cooked yet. Goofies.
Really overly dependent on her to be the soothing of that in the first place when she never should have been. That's what went to like, okay, now I'm in survival mode. Like I've tried everything. And instead of just leaving with integrity and, dignity, I'm sitting here trying to stay attached and so on and so forth.
Did you stick around too long?
Way too long. I think we both did. If I'm being honest, we both did. Going into the marriage, there was a lot of these things presenting themselves as like unresolved. This is gonna be bad. But now you got fear of what everybody gonna think. I done proposed in front of her family. I got a mama to fly, all this other stuff. So it's just like, no, we're gonna figure this out because at this point we got a little baby. And a lot of the reason, if I'm being honest, of the timing of me proposing to her had to do with we had a child. We like my baby was about 3 months. My oldest daughter was about 3 months old whenever I proposed. And again, I wanted to be that dad in the home. I don't know about you, but I always had like, I didn't have my daddy growing up, so I'm gonna be that one that breaks that curse. I'm gonna be in the home.
Yeah, definitely.
You just know you're gonna do it, right? Yeah. So whenever that happened, it was like, no, I'm about to do this. I actually was still in my whole phase of being really real. Yeah. Like, we were single at the time. We actually conceived my eldest daughter.
So is that kind of what, because let me just say this in the camera.
Bro, he's still in his whole phase. He's still in his whole phase. What are we talking about?
Hell, I didn't see it. I want to tell you. So when she talk about Derek was with like, what the hell did y'all tell me? He's with 100 girls, and then she stole your phone and she was looking and she was like, I'm comparing myself to the women. Like
I didn't watch the full interview myself. I couldn't.
So she steal your phone. You remember when she took the phone and seen the video?
Most of the stuff, the clips I saw, I've heard at some point on the 100 women thing that was not quite how it went. There was 100 women total, and I hate that I'm discussing my sexual history before, during, and after her. But that was really good how you said that. That bothers you. That bothers me right there. Like, how the hell are we talking about who I slept with?
You guys are so goofy. These niggas are so goofy. What have I told you guys? Preface first. What have I told you guys? Preface first. You know what? I usually don't have this type of, emotional contact or emotional connection with someone. This is really weird. But it seems like, I don't know, it's just there. I usually don't discuss this, really with anyone, but, I just feel like I can trust you to a certain extent. You just give that energy off. You niggas is so goofy, bro. I can tell this nigga didn't have a daddy. Not only did he not have a daddy, you have no fucking game. This nigga's running game on this goofy nigga. He doesn't. Oh, what? Man, that's crazy. Lord, you niggas is both goofy, bro. I'm done with this video. This shit is pathetic, bro. This shit is goofy as fuck, bro. Well, I really don't like expressing, really talking about, you know, my personal, my sexual history before and after her. Man, that's what I say, man. You niggas are so goofy, bro. Y'all niggas are embarrassing. Y'all mofos are embarrassing, bro. Like, come on. Y'all can't be falling for this shit. Y'all can't be falling for this goofy shit. Oh, Lord. Anyways. I don't know what that link was, MP, because it's not showing up, unfortunately. Maybe I can try texting it to myself. You know, man, I'm just so disgusted, bro. Of course they're eating up. It's like, come on, bro. Game knows game, bro. It's like two magicians trying to impress one another. Two magicians trying to impress one another. Like, I don't care about your rabbit out the hat. What are we talking about? I don't know why he doubting me. Wait, what is this? Hold on, let me see what this is. What is this? What'd you just send me, MP? Let me see if I can find this. MP just sent me something. Shantak. Hey, Shantak. I think they both milking it. He has another interview dropping tomorrow. She's selling Christian women clothes and how to deal with being cheated on classes. Oh, Lord. Man, this is wild. This is really wild. Really wild. Oh, my God. How to deal with being cheated on. Lord. If you buy a book from her, you really goofy. You really goofy. How to deal with being cheated on. Bro, what? What do you mean, bitch? You did a whole fucking video defending this man, and he divorced you anyway. That's the craziest shit ever. How the fuck are you doing a book on how to deal with someone how to deal with someone cheating on you? He cheated on you, had you make excuses for him. Well, he's a God-fearing man and I'm a Christian family and we doing all this. And then you still get divorced. She's charging like $5,000 for the mentorship. Go ahead, get your bag, girl. Go ahead and get your bag. Good for her. At least this woman learned something from this snake piece of shit right here. At least she learned something from him. She was like, if this nigga can hustle fucking lames and fucking simps, then so can I. Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do too. Good for you, girl. Good for you. I hope your classes are full. I really do. I really do. Good for her, bruh. Good for her. All right. Get you some money and maybe fix yourself up. Going on camera looking like this. Should be ashamed of your fucking self. Good for you, girl. Good for you. I'm happy for her. I really am. Anywho. Anyways. What is this you sent me? What is this?
I don't know if you know about this, but I just found out that your dad only married me because of my looks.
Your looks?
Yeah.
Oh, is this like one of the jokes? I think I've seen like little pranks like this. There's another one where a woman her man gets in the car and she was like, you know, everybody's saying that you married me because I look like Beyonce. And she looks like fucking nothing like Beyonce. Like, literally, this is Beyonce. This is what the fuck she looks like. It's not, you can't even see it. Like, I have to, like, shoot. This is what she looks like. Oh, this is what Beyonce, no, this is what she looked like. This is Beyonce, bro. Like, two different fucking galaxies. And he starts laughing. He handles it pretty well, because I would just laugh in her face. I'm like, are you crazy?
Yes, my looks. His friends told me that he only married me because I look like Beyonce.
Oh, this is... Yeah, apparently this is the trend that's going on. Don't ask me. Don't ask me because you can get your feelings hurt. Don't ask me because you get your... Why don't man pay for it? Pay for what? What would a man pay for? You're going to have to be a little more specific.
Beyonce who?
Beyonce knows.
Like Lemonade Beyonce?
Lemonade Beyonce.
Are you positive it was Beyonce?
I'm positive. They said Destiny's Child, Beyonce.
Beyonce. When they say this?
Like last week.
Last week?
Yes.
Like last week. Like the week.
They said I look like Beyonce.
Like current Beyonce?
Sit him on it.
Bruh, he said like current Beyonce? Bruh, I beat his ass. I'd find that answer disrespectful. I'd be like, you grounded. What? I didn't do anything. You grounded. You know what the fuck you did. You're grounded.
That Beyonce.
Like, are you?
I mean, why are you doubting that?
I'm not doubting anything.
I'm not doubting
you. I'm doubting him.
I'm not doubting you. I'm doubting them. You know he's gotten his ass beat. I'm not doubting anything. I'm not doubting you. I'm doubting them.
Current Beyonce?
Sit him on it. That Beyonce.
You sure? Like, are you?
I mean, why are you doubting that?
I'm not doubting anything. I'm not doubting you. I'm doubting him.
He said, I'm not doubting you. I'm doubting them. Bruh, that's fucking hilarious. That's hilarious. Bro, I'm gonna steal that. I'm not doubting you. I'm doubting them. I'm not doubting anything you say. I'm not doubting anything you say. I'm not doubting them. I'm not doubting you. I'm doubting them. That's fucking hilarious, bro. Why don't men just pay for sex? What do you mean, why don't men just pay for sex? And then what? I don't understand. Then what? What do you do after that? I don't understand. I don't get that either. What do you mean? Why don't men pay for... Okay, say you pay for sex, then what? Listen, I don't know about you. Maybe some of y'all haven't dealt with a good woman, bro. You haven't dealt with a woman massaging your feet, giving you kisses, right? Treating you right, make you feel like a man. So I don't understand. Like, say you gotta... When I hear shit like that, I'm just like, what do you mean? Why don't men pay for sex? Okay, say you pay for sex. Right? Monies. Pay for sex, bye. Then what? Like, what's the end goal? I don't understand. What's the end goal? Right? I just don't understand. Like, if you literally all you see is pay for sex, then you want to know something? That C9000, bro, is gonna be an easy transition. It's gonna be easy transition. If that's all you see women for, it's just fucking sex. That C9000 is gonna be a real easy transition for you, bro. It's gonna be a real easy transition. You might as well just get a fleshlight, bro. Fuck the C9000, just get a fleshlight. It's cheaper. Get a fleshlight. Why even pay her for sex? Well, I don't pay her for sex, I pay her to leave. All right, then just get a fleshlight. I don't know. Now, I'm speaking from experience, right? I used to think like that. Actually, no, there was never a time I used to think like that. I'd always think like, yo, I always want to experience more women, right? You get big boobies, I want to experience medium boobies. You get medium boobies, I want to experience little boobies. You get a big ass. Okay, now I want to experience a little butt. Like, how's that different? How's that feel? Right? You always up in your game. Just, okay, let's see. What happened if I choke the bitch, slap her, and then spit on her? How is that gonna work? How's that, like, right? I don't understand. We'll just pay for a bitch and then leave it. What? I don't understand. But the bitch isn't paying me. She's not, but, right? When you get a woman, sometimes she'll pay for dinner. Or she'll get you little things, little trinkets, showing her affection of love. You know, you get her little thing. This, I'm losing money. I'm losing money because of my dick? That doesn't seem like a good transaction to me. That's just me. That makes it seem as my dick is a liability. I don't know about you, but I want my dick to be an asset, okay? I need my dick to be an asset. I can't have my dick being a liability. Now, maybe if you ain't shit, right? If you an ain't shit nigga or you a dusty nigga, maybe your dick is a liability. I don't want my dick to be a liability. Nigga, I want that nigga giving me returning income, okay? I want to get a residual check off of my dick. So, to me, this just seems like a fucking liability for me. I don't know. I want to fuck something, so I have to pay this bitch to fuck something, and then what am I left with? I'm left with dry nuts, but, you know, empty nuts, but what? That's it. I got nothing else. I don't know, man. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. And here's the thing. If all you want is to get your dick wet, you don't need to pay a woman to get your dick wet. This is the crazy shit I don't even understand. There have been nights where here's what you do. You leave your card in the fucking car, right? You leave your card in the car. You don't bring your card to the venue, the club, the event, whatever it is. And then you game. Have y'all not tried that or shit? Am I speaking like gibberish or something? Leave your money in the car, right? We would do this back in the day. We'd have little fun games that we'd do, right? One game is, right, you leave your money, because some niggas would just, what some niggas would do, because you find like your sticking point. That's what it was called in the game back in the day. It was your sticking point, right? Some niggas had sticking points where they just their crutch was their money, right? They had no conversation, but they could pay for, you know, the group of girls drinks on them. So it's like, yo, your sticking point is your money, bro. You keep on flashing your money to make up for your lack of conversation. And that's not getting you anywhere. So you tell these guys, hey, leave your money in your car. Leave your money in the car, and then let's go out. And then they had to get past their sticking point, because now they couldn't depend on their money because they didn't have, their card was in their car. And it was like, ugh. So it's either you fucking sank or you swam. That was it. That was only two options. Right? Or sometimes you go there, you Uber far as fuck, right? You go far as fuck, right? The Uber would be like maybe $100 or some shit. You Uber for like $100, you go somewhere, a foreign like city. And the goal is that you have to go over to her place. If you don't go to her place, you're gonna be stranded. Right? And it would force you to get good at game. It would force you to get good at game. If you know you have nowhere to fucking go home to at night, right? You in a foreign city that you haven't been to, you don't have any means to get back home for the night, guess what? Your game is gonna get good. Your game is gonna get good. Because you do not want to be sleeping on the streets. That's what you don't want to be. So you're gonna have to find a girl, right, who's local, who doesn't have any roommates. If she does have roommates, make friends with the roommate, right? You're gonna be tunnel vision. And it's just little games you play to get better at, the art of seduction, or the art of, socialization. So I don't understand this. We'll just pay a bitch to have sex with you. Because I'm like, well, I don't get anything. I got nothing from that, bro. I don't understand. And then it gets to a point where, right? Sounds like a lot. It is a lot. Everything's a lot. Do you think it's easy? Do you think niggas just, I don't know. Do you think any skill that you have, it just came easy? No. You may have certain inclinations for something. That's why, the dude who's a natural, he may have certain inclinations to socialize with women and shit like that. But to get good at something, you got to put some time into it. What the fuck are we talking about? You have to do that with anything. With anything. Any aspect you have to practice to get good at. I don't know why niggas are just expecting to be like, well, I'm just gonna approach a girl and she's gonna like me and we're gonna live happily ever after. What the fuck are you talking about? You stupid? Do you do that at work? Huh? Or did you have to go to school to learn a trade or a skill? And if you don't keep up with that trade or a skill, it becomes antiquated. You become outdated. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. Why is this anything different? It's the same thing. Especially when it comes to socializations, because you may start up at a club and then work your way up. The dynamics, you work your way up from a club, let's say, to a house party. Or, from a house party to a more exclusive venue. Right? Where they now have a dress code. Or now you have to be on a list. And then you work your way up to, an even more exclusive place. Now, as you proceed up this fucking ladder, right, you are exposed to different women. The women who you are exposed to at this level are not the same fucking women you're going to be exposed to at this level. Just not going to happen. With exclusivity comes a different caliber of women. Just is what it is. So I don't understand. I don't understand. What about strictly using dating apps? Listen, that's like a nigga using an AK-47. There's nothing wrong with an AK-47, but nigga, if you don't know how to use a fucking 9mm, you got no fucking business using an AK-47, right? There's a Lambo. There's nothing wrong with the Lambo. But if you don't even know how to fucking drive a Corolla or a Chevy, then you got no business fucking around with the Lambo. These are tools. That's what you have to understand. All of these are tools. The apps are nothing but tools, right? A gun, nigga, a 9mm in the hands of a fucking killer, that's lethal. A 9mm in the hands of a fucking child, that's problematic. We have a problem, okay? Because the child doesn't know how to use the 9mm, doesn't know anything about the 9mm, probably kill himself with the 9mm. So the venues, right? The clubs, the venues, the house parties, the apps, all of these are tools. But if you don't have the skills to utilize them, then you're going to get the same fucking result. Yeah, they may have their pros and cons, but the game is still the same. The game, right? The house or the roof called the game, all this is under the roof. Clubs, apps, I don't know, business place, the gym. All these are just, if you have no game, none of this is gonna matter, bro. Because what is gonna happen, there are certain pros and cons to all of these, right? So maybe one of the pros of the app is that it's easy to get a yes, right? It's easy to get a swipe right. It's easy to get a match. Now you got a match. Now what? If you don't know anything about the game, you're gonna lose that match. Because what you also have to understand, along with those pros, there are certain cons. So guess what, nigga? Is now you're dealing with an app. And if you've ever dealt with any attractive woman, okay, I can tell you, I've looked at girlfriends' fucking phones and scroll through a whole bunch of dudes. Hey, baby, what you doing tonight? Hey, bubby. And especially if they're attractive, they got plans of plans of plans and plans, okay? And God forbid they're a social butterfly, then they really got plans. So now, you may have the pro of getting the match, but now it's fucking a million dudes competing against, right? Versus this one girl. So, yeah, you may have a pro of getting the match, but now you also have the con of dealing with a whole bunch of other dudes who may have way better profiles, right? They may have way better pictures. Their profiles may be funny. They now link to their Instagram, and their Instagram is dope and all that. So now you may be winning on one end, but you're going to be losing on another end. As opposed to a club, right? A club or a venue, well, now you don't have to deal with a million dudes, right? So now you may have about maybe a couple guys in the club. In really exclusive clubs, the ratio of men to women, it's 2 women for every man. In really big clubs, it's 3 women for every man. So now you don't have to deal with a whole bunch of dudes. However, right? So instead of the 1 million guys, you may have, 30 guys or some shit. Ballpark. Not girls, guys. However, these guys are the creme de la creme. These guys are the creme de la creme. So even though you may have limited competition, that competition is going to be fierce. Okay? In many cases. Not all cases. Because sometimes they let fucking scrubs in the club or into exclusive venues. So you just have to weigh your pros and cons. Now, none of this fucking matters, right? None of this matters if you have game. None of it fucking matters because all it is just a different version of game that you're going to have to employ. That's it. So dating apps are great, but then you get niggas talking about, all the girls on dating apps are whores. I've heard shit like that. It's the same shit that they say when they go out. It's the same shit when they go at the workplace. It's the same shit that they go at the gym. All the girls at the gym are stuck up. No, nigga, your game is just weak. Your game is just weak, pimpin'. It's like a different car, right? You're not gonna drive a Lambo across country. That's the wrong vehicle. That's the wrong tool for the job. You're not going to use a wrench, right? It looks like a sickle, but y'all know what the fuck I mean. I haven't seen a wrench. It's been a minute. Whatever it is, right? You're not going to use a wrench for what you need a fucking hammer for. So you need the right tool for the job. That's all. You mofos are looking for a shortcut. There is no shortcut, nigga. You're gonna have to learn this. And if you don't learn it, you're gonna be sorry. You're gonna be sorry at the end of the day. I don't know what to tell you. You're going to be sorry. Because there are niggas like me who know this shit. And they're not respectable like me. I have scruples, right? Some of these niggas know game and they don't give a fuck. They'll disrespect you right in front of your girl because they've already sized you up and know you're not a threat. So at the end of the day, there is no escaping this. There is no, fuck these bitches, I'm gonna get money and then I'm gonna get a girl. No, nigga. You're gonna get got. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get got. All right? And upon this game, you start to learn things about women. You start to learn things even about guys. About what type of guys, and that dude's not going to do anything for the night. I can use him and, work my way into this 2 set or this 3 set. And that group, she's probably, going through a breakup or whatnot based off of how they're communicating, blah, 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 right? You just start to pick up on this, but you only pick up to it through experiencing it. That's the only way. The only way I can probably predict what a woman's gonna do because I've been in that scenario so many times. I've been in that scenario. And I've taken L's. If you take any fool that says they've never taken an L, don't listen to them because they're a joke. I'm just saying. What about speed dating events? Is that another place to improve? All of this is under the house of game. All of this. Whatever it is, speed dating, anything interacting or seducing women, it's all under the house of game. That's all that is. What you're doing is asking me, well, what about I don't know, what is it? The Tesla. What about the Tesla? Does the Tesla have 4 wheels? Nigga, they're all fucking cars, bro. They're all cars, bro. They're all cars. The Tesla, the Chevy, the Lambo, all of them. It's the same thing. It just depends what's your destination. They're all the same thing. Speed dating, apps, clubs. There's going to be pros and cons to all of them. There's going to be pros and cons to all of them, right? You're not going to drive a Lambo the same way you drive a Chevy. But you need to have a base. You need to understand, okay, I need to ease up here to make this turn. Because I know in my Chevy or my Corolla, if I'm going this speed on this turn, I can make it. But if I'm going faster, I'm going to lose control. So you need to have a point of reference to work your way up. That's all it is. How do you get a promotion? In a job, right? You perform at a certain level consistently that they're like, hey, you ready for the next level? It just is what it is. That's all that is, bruh. That's all that is. But you gotta have that experience. You have to. And you gotta take L's. But you have to learn from your L's. Nowadays, it seems like a lot of these dudes are taking L's and they're just being bitter and salty. Nigga, what? If she said no, why did she say no? Was it the way you approached? Was it the way you dressed? Did you smell? Or in some cases, she just wasn't interested. You could have been wearing your best fucking threads. You could have been having your hair done, a fresh cut, everything lined up. And she still would have been like, leave me the fuck alone. But the only way you can gauge that is through experience. That's the only way you can gauge that. But yeah, I don't get this whole, well, just pay for a badge. That shit doesn't make any sense to me, bro. That makes my dick become a liability. I don't want that, bro. Why would I pay for badge when I can get with the chick and get it for free? I think every guy needs help with making conversation. But you don't, though. I used to think that too, because one of my sticking points was obviously opening. If your sticking point is opening, get some canned material, bruh. Get some canned material. You can make conversation. You want to know? Someone told me this, and I'll never forget it. This dude was like, "Hey, you have a problem with a opening or whatever." I was like, "Yeah, blah blah blah." I just, yada yada yada. And I'm talking to this guy. He's like, "You don't have a problem with opening." I was like, "What?" He's like, "We've been talking this whole entire time. You've been able to flow through conversations, stack conversations, thread in and out. That's not your issue." And he's like, "You want to know why you were able to do that with me?" I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Because you weren't trying to fuck me." I was like, "That's true. That is true. I am not trying to fuck you." Right? Do you ever have that problem with one of your boys? Do you're like, "Hey, I don't have anything to say. I don't know anything No, you don't have that awkward pause or stalling. It's because you're not trying to fuck your boy. So it's a different mindset. There's a lot of pressure when many dudes go up to a girl and shit like that, because they're like, "Well, I gotta say this, I gotta say that." That's why, in many cases, what I would actually have dudes do is I'd have dudes approach older women. Once again, another part of the games that I play, like back in the day, I have dudes approach older women and just have a conversation with them. Just see, hey, go approach that old woman and have a conversation with her. Because what it does, you'll have to, you understand that it takes a lot of the pressure off. Because you're not going to fuck a granny, are you? Like, you're not sexually attracted to a granny. So a lot of that pressure that you have is going to be gone or very minimal. You're not going to feel that weight on your shoulders. There may be a bit of awkwardness that you have to fumble through, but for the most part, you're just going to be talking to a fucking grandma. And a lot of the grandmas, they'll be easy. They're usually easy targets because they're nice, unless you get a fucking crazy one. But they'll humor you for a second. Oh, yeah, you know what? Back in my day, a lot of this stuff, it just didn't happen. Blah, 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 blah. And you'll have a conversation, and you go on to the next. So, in pickup, one thing you would always do is warm up. That's what we would always do. And you notice every person does this. And no matter what your job is, an athlete, what do they do? They warm up. A bodybuilder, what do they do before they start lifting heavy weights? They warm up. So you have to do that sometimes. What do you do with your fucking your lawnmower or whatever? You have to prime it. You have to warm it up. You prime it. It's the same thing. So you have to socially warm up. When you're about to do a speech, you have to warm up, right? Train your vocal cords. When somebody's singing, they have to warm up. There's practices. Little what is it called? Not practicing, but homework and shit like that you do. It's the same thing, bruh. It's the same thing. Now, there is a saying that you don't fuck the warm-up. Because that's what would also happen in some cases, right? You go out, you see a set of girls, it's like, okay, this is going to be my warm-up. This is going to be my warm-up set to get in the mood of talking and socializing. And sometimes dudes will get so caught up on the warm-up set that they actually they would fuck the warm-up set. And it's like, no, you do not fuck the warm-up. You don't fuck the warm-up. You said you wanted that girl over there, and you still talking to the warm-up set. What if you don't enjoy clubs and parties? That's fine, then you don't enjoy clubs and parties. I don't like clubs. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like loud fucking music. I don't like that shit, bro. Never have, never will. It's just not my shit. It's not my environment. It's just not my thing. That fucking... I don't like that shit. Shit's irritating to me. However, I will say, that's a good spot for women. Because women do like to go out there and have fun. But there are many places to meet women. There are, like I said, venues. That's why I constantly use the term venue. A venue isn't a club. It's just an establishment with a bunch of people. Similar to a club, but minus the loud music. So you have to, but once again, that all depends on what the fuck is your destination, right? One of the biggest things in this is vetting. Vet program is coming soon. That's the biggest thing. This right here, bruh, is what's going to determine where you go out. This right here is going to determine where you go out, bruh. Or at least it should. This right here. That's going to determine whether you go to the club, whether you go to a venue, whether you go to a library, whether you go to an app, whether you go yada, yada, yada. What are you betting for, pimpin'? What are you looking for, right? Because the fun girls, right, the socks hang out in a very different venue in some cases, opposed to, wifey. The sock, if you're looking for a sock, if you're looking to get your dick wet, well, that's going to dictate where you're probably going to hang out. As opposed to a more higher quality woman, wifey possibly. But that's not to say that you can't find wifey in a club, but you always want to, to put the favor in your corner, right? You want to favor your odds of success. That's what you want to do. So that depends on what you're looking for. There'd be nights like, I'm just looking to fuck. And like, okay, bet. I know a hot spot. The girls are really, you know, they're really receptive. Let's go here. Competition is low. Quality is decent. Let's go here. That's what I'm saying. It's vet. Depends on what you want, nigga. What do you want? What do you want for Friday? What do you want for Saturday? What do you want for Sunday? I don't know. All I'm saying is if you want a Lambo, why the fuck you at the Chevy dealership? Right? If you want a Tesla, why the fuck you at the Lambo dealership? The Lambo dealership doesn't sell Teslas. So what the fuck are you doing? That's what you have to figure out. That's what most dudes and most women don't know. That's why the vet program is gonna change lives, bro. It's gonna change fucking lives. It's gonna change lives, bro. If you're an anime, game, or entertainment head, wouldn't it make sense to spit game at conventions or festivals? Also, could you do a pickup at a porn convention? Yeah, absolutely. You can do a pickup. You can do pickup anywhere, bro. Because all pickup is based in human psychology, right? It's based in social science. That's all that is. A lot of the components of pickup and game, it's just social science. That's it. There's no magic behind it. It's just social science for the most part, in a methodical order. That's it. But yeah, if you're into anime and games and shit like that, then hang around places like that. It's as simple as that. Because you want to favor success, right? You want to leverage yourself for success. So if you already know you're into games and anime and shit like that, if you already know yourself, then yeah. Right? If I want a girl who's cool about Spider-Man and shit like that, then, or I'm really into the anime scene and all that, then probably, yeah, I'm gonna probably want to meet someone at an anime convention. Having said that, one thing I will say is that that's not always the case, so. That's not always the case, and I'm sure if that's really a big aspect of your life is anime and shit like that, then sure. But if it's not, right? If it's not consuming your life, then you can meet women at any of these things. And if they're attracted to you, they'll go to an anime convention with you. My nigga, that's what you have to understand. If a girl's attracted to you, I've said this before, she may not like anime or may not be into anime. But she'll go to an anime convention or she'll watch an anime with you because she likes you. Right? She'll do it because of you. So it just depends on how big that aspect of anime is in your life. I don't know. Only you know that. Is it a deal breaker for you if she doesn't like anime or whatever? Like, would you be okay with a woman who doesn't mind you liking anime even though she doesn't like it herself? That's something you have to ask yourself. I don't know. That's something you would know. You have to know you before you start looking for you, right? You have to know what size you are before you start looking for clothes. It's like the person who doesn't know what they want to eat and they go grocery shopping. What do? They waste fucking money. They're like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this. Because their eyes are bigger than the fucking stomach. So you need to have a serious conversation with you about what the fuck you want. I just say there's nothing wrong. If you want a sock, then get a sock. I think there are a lot of people who try to, view this as bad. I don't view it as bad. If that's what you want, then that's what you should get. Why the hell, if somebody is in a hoe phase, why the hell would I try and convince them to get wifey? Who does that benefit? That doesn't benefit anyone. It doesn't benefit the guy because he's not ready for wifey. And it doesn't benefit the girl because she's not a sock. So you're just gonna have a dude treating a wifey as a sock. Nobody wins in that scenario. So if you want a sock, then get you a fucking sock. And vice versa. If you want wifey, then I'm not gonna, advise you to get a sock. Because nobody wins there. But that's what you have to determine, right? You got life and you got death. We all gonna die. We're all gonna die. I don't care how much money you have, what you look like, how much muscles you have, but you have to figure out what area are you in? And what do you want by the time you die? I don't know. I am no one to say, well, nigga, you should have this amount of money by here and this year and 3 kids by this year and, you know, retirement by... Nigga, that's your life. You have to determine what you want for it. I give you some guidelines and recommendations and shit like that. But that's what you have to determine. There are mofos who are right here, bruh. Still in hoe phase. They still in their sock phase right here, bruh. Okay, fine. There's some mofos who died in sock phase. Okay. If that's what you wanted for your life, and you happy and you died with a smile on your face, then who the fuck am I to say anything different? Who am I to say anything different? There are mofos who start here talking about, I want to be wifey. Right? I want to be wifey. It's like, bitch, you early in life, you want to be wifey. You want to be wifey. There's women who start here like, okay, I want to be wifey. All right. That's on you. If you get rich off of telling these people common sense, touche. Get in, bro. Get in. We're cut from a different cloth. It just is what it is. We're cut from a different cloth. So all the shit that we grew up with, knowing, these motherfuckers don't know anything about anything. Because the pool has been poisoned. The pool has been poisoned with a bunch of bullshit by niggas who don't know anything about anything. And you'd be surprised that I never really understood this saying until, now. And that is, a sucker is born every day. And hot damn. These niggas are leading these mofos to bussy. That's what they doing. They leading these poor dudes to bussy. To a life of bussy. Where it's just gonna be you, nigga. Right? All your money and no bitches. And most of these dudes like, well, I want a family, and I want to have a kid, and I want to do this. And they leading them to a path of bussy, bro. That's what they're gonna. That's what they're gonna lead to, bro. A path of bussy. And I'm just saying, bro. That's not right, bro. That's not right. Unless you want to go to bussy, right? Unless you want that as your end destination, hey, that's on you. I don't care. But to trick a dude into bussy, that's some evil, evil, wicked stuff, bro. That's some wicked, wicked, wicked behavior to trick these dudes into bussy. They got them thinking, yeah, I'm an alpha, or yeah, fuck them women, yeah, I'm a mgtow, or yeah, I'm a passport bro. Listen, no matter where you go, this will always be important. Game will always be important. Always. I don't know why these mofos think they going overseas without any game. I just don't understand that. Do you understand you going overseas? That's not a W for you. That's a W for her. You bringing your American dollars overseas in Thailand or some of these bumfuck states or third world countries, that's a W for them, stupid. I wish a whole bunch of rich women would come over here. I can't find any good husband in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to go to the States and find me a good man. Word? Yeah? Okay, bet. Bet. You got that oil money? Oh, yeah, I'm a good man. I'm the best man, okay? I'm the bestest man. The key thing you said tonight was stop trying to talk to women with the mindset of trying to fuck them. That was deep and powerful. Thank you, Pimpin'. Game knows game. I'm telling you, I've been around the block multiple times, fam. Okay? Been around the block multiple times. Back in the heathen days. But I don't do that anymore. Okay? I've given up the cloak. All right. Now I will give little Lucas the cloak. Come here, little nigga. What is it, Daddy? I want to show you all something. I want to show you something. Daddy, you're a Sith? No, I was a Sith. I at one point used the power of the dark side. I'm here to tell you my ways, my little Padawan. The day will come where I will put the Sith robes on little Lucas and send him out into the world. The day will come. But until that day comes, bro, don't worry, I got y'all. It just is what it is. Women don't change, bro. Women don't change and niggas don't change. I don't care what the fuck anyone says. Men still want for JJ and money. That's it. Unless you gay and not talking to you. All right? Even gay guys want the JJ. They just, too scared. But JJ and money. That's it, bro. Men won't change. Women don't change. Women want the same thing, except dick and money. That's it. That's it. And of course, love, comfort, all that fun stuff. But those are the basics, bro. Those are the fucking basics. Nothing changes, bro. Nothing changes. We don't change. Okay? We don't change. It's as simple as that. Now, okay, the reason why they want that is because guess what? They can't cook and clean without money, right? You can't have a family without money. And the reason you want that is for the same reason they want it. Right? Unless you niggas is planning to be, sit on your money. You're not planning to sit on your money, right? You're planning to invest it to make more monies, right? So it's the same thing. This shit's not hard, bro. Shit's not difficult. Because here's the thing. Eventually what you're going to find out is that shit right here, that is a means to an end, pimpin'. Once you make enough of this, you come to find out that is a means to an end. And it's crazy how this shit is similar to women. Once you get enough women, you start to realize that's a means to an end, fam. That's a means to an end. All these dudes killing themselves over the box, trying to do this over the box, and it's like, yo, bruh, I ain't trying to do all that. I'm trying to find a good woman, okay? And that's really, I think, at the end of the day, like the sensei version, bro. The sensei version. Because once you get enough money, it's like, okay, well, it's not really about the money, but about the experiences that the money allows you to have. But who the fuck wants to have experiences all by them little ass self? I mean, you can if that's what you want. But usually, right, if you go back to what Freudian's fucking thing of needs or whatever, you're gonna want some companionship, bro. And a prostitute really isn't companionship. Why you think pickup dissolved in modern times? Because mofos got crazy. Mofos got crazy with it. It's natural what happens. Because everyone wants to come out with something new and the newest thing. It's just like, with porn, right? First it's pictures, then it's videos, and you just keep on amping it. And people are just doing crazy shit. Where they were saying, just lie to her. Lie to the woman. And it got a bad rap. Bunch of idiots, like I said, a loaded gun with a child. A loaded gun with a child. Sure enough, and especially in the age of fucking, Me Too and stuff like that, you're going to have to speak a little differently. Your rhetoric is going to have to change. It's going to have to adjust to the times. So, that's what happened. But the thing is, everyone knows you have to fill a vacuum. A vacuum is going to get filled, right? Unfortunately, it got filled with bullshit. mgtow, red pill, all fucking garbage shit. black pill, you know. It just got filled with a bunch of bullshit, unfortunately. That's all. Also, do you think dating is harder now than back then? Dating is hard is as hard as you make it. Dating is as hard as you make it. Because nothing's really changed. Like I said, people don't fucking change. Socks are gonna be socks. Wifeys are gonna be wifeys, bro. That's it. At the end of the day, people don't fucking change. They don't. It's as hard as you want to make it. That's as simple as that. It's as hard as you want to make it. Damn, so the new elder gods have to return to save the people? Not all of them, just a select few, bruh. Just a select few. Because some of these Negroes, they actually need to die alone. They'd actually be happy with Bussy, bro. Some of these mofos is built different. Some of these mofos is built different. Never once in my life did I ever say fuck women. I was never upset at women, bro. Never. These mofos is built different. So I don't know. They actually may be happy with that shit, bro. They may actually have that, bro. Like, oh, this is awesome. I don't know, bro. They built different, very different. I don't know, man. I don't know. So, I'm just saying. But I think a lot of that, bro, a lot of that has to do with social proof. A lot of that has to do with social proof and propaganda. Okay? Because you'd be surprised how many people are told you're happy. You love what you're doing. But deep down inside, they're fucking empty and hate it. You love it, right? You're doing great. You love it. It's awesome. It's the best ever. And they fucking, you know, they brainwash themselves. Yeah, I like it. I like doing OnlyFans. It's empowering. I love spreading my butt cheeks open for $5 a month. This is the greatest thing ever. Up until the point they get, you know, somewhere around here, they're like, you know what the fuck was I thinking? I was young, I was dumb. That's the crazy part. These women now are young, dumb, and they're not even full of cum. That's the crazy part. You young, dumb, and not even full of cum. That's crazy. You getting all the negatives and none of the pros. You getting all the negatives and none of the pros. That's wild. That's wild, right? Because at least you could deny it, right? You can ask your grandma on some shit, were you a hoe? No, your grandma wasn't a hoe. Now, how the fuck you gonna deny it now? Bitch, we got your whole OnlyFans on the internet. We got your butthole, everything on the internet. How you gonna deny it? Well, you have to understand, mommy was going through some difficult times and she needed money. I'm just saying, like, you could deny it. If a woman right now said, hey, I fucked Lucas, I say, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. I never met you in my whole fucking life. I got your number right here. Bitch, a lot of bitches got my number. That doesn't mean I fucked you. Right? Now imagine there's a video of me going pop, pop, pop. And it's all on the internet. You can't deny that shit. Well, Lucas, we got the video right here of you fucking her. Okay. All right. Well, you know, nigga, you caught me slipping this time. Bro, that's crazy. Bro, they're gonna be 80-year-old and like 65-year-old women that had OnlyFans. Like, your mom had an OnlyFans. Bro, this shit is gonna be crazy. Cause here's what's gonna eventually happen. They thinking it's quick money. They're like, fuck it, I'm a woman, I do, you know, whoop-de-whoop. But eventually the tide is going to change. I hope people understand that, right? The tide is going to change as it always does, right? The pendulum, bing bong, bing bong. And there's going to be something called, y'all already know the word, right? There's going to be something called this shit. When that shit hits, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal. I know it's fun right now when you get your Louis Vuitton bags and you going out and having trips with the girlfriends and shit like that. But shit's going to hit a point in time, right? Where you're like, you know what? I actually want a child. I actually want a family. I actually want a man. For some of them, right? I would say for the majority of women. For those that are still socks, well, they're going to die socks. So be it. But there's going to be some who are like, I want to be wifey. And this shit right here, ooh, that's going to be tough, girl. That's going to be a tough sell. I'm not going to lie. You got a whole catalog of your asshole on the internet. That's going to be tough making that transition to sock to wife. That's going to be tough. I'm not going to lie. But here's the thing. The only thing that I can think of that's going to bypass this, the only thing that I can think of that can bypass this, okay, would actually be fucking Incredibles. You know the saying in Incredibles? Hey, if we're all super, then none of us are, right? So if everyone has an OnlyFans, then it's not a big deal. If all of the girls have OnlyFans, then it's not a big deal. It's like, oh, your mom had OnlyFans? Yeah. My mom had OnlyFans too. That's crazy. That's the only thing I can think of. That there are more women who have OnlyFans than there were who didn't. And it becomes normalized, right? It becomes normalized and just a part of, everyday life. Just like, Alexa and shit like that. That's the only thing I can imagine. That's the only thing I can think of. Because if it doesn't, that's going to be brutal, man. That's going to be brutal. The good thing about, the golden days, I would say, is like, hey, you could probably sleep with a big old ugly woman, right? You just wanted to get your dick wet on a Saturday. You're like, fuck it. Let me get this ugly, fat looking thing. But guess what? There's no pictures of it. Because you don't take pictures of fucking ugly women, right? You ain't fucking clapping cheeks taking a video of you, fucking a wildebeest. You're not doing that. So, mum's the word, right? Mum's the word. But I don't know how you erase your OnlyFans and shit like that. I want you to understand. Think about all the failed OnlyFans, right? You see all these women talking about, hey, I'm 0.2% of OnlyFans creators. Bitch, not everybody can be the top 2%. Not everybody can be the top 2% creators. There's some failed OnlyFans out there. I hope you all understand that. There's some failed OnlyFans out there. Okay, so I don't know, man. There's a lot of risk, man. There's a lot of risk. I don't know, man. To each his own, though. To each his own. I'm not gonna knock it. If that's what you need to do in order to, put food on the table, then so be it. But fuck that. I would just tell my daughter, listen, if it ever gets to that point, bitch, go on unemployment. Go on unemployment or come back home to daddy, all right? And we'll talk it through. We'll talk it through. But that's just me. But hey, teach his own. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it at all. I'm not knocking it at all. Because there will be some dudes out there that won't have a problem that she has an OnlyFans. Good for them. Better them than me. That's what I say. Better him than me. They're gonna be dudes who don't have a problem with a lot of stuff, right? You already got dudes who don't have a problem with chicks with dicks. hey, better him than me. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If we can call Caitlyn Jenner a she, then why the fuck can't we normalize OnlyFans? Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. So, I'm just saying. It is what it is. You mean like Lena the Plug's boyfriend? Hey. Better him than me. That's all I can say, man. That's really all I can say. Better him than me. If you feel comfortable, you know, leasing out your woman to a porn star, hey, that's between you, your wife, and God. I got nothing to do with it, pimpin'. I got nothing to do with it. Anyways, I think that's gonna be the stream. All right, I think that's gonna be the stream. Y'all were a little light on the videos. Little light in the videos on the PGT video suggestions. I won't hold that against y'all. I won't hold that against y'all. Bunch of bastards, but it's okay. But yeah, bruh. Do you think looks are important? Are more important? I mean, everything's important. Everything's important. It really is. But I can't tell you one is more important than the other. That I can't tell you. The only thing I can tell you is game is more important than everything. Game is more important than everything. Because they're going to be looks. Looks, it depends on the eye of the beholder, right? If a woman comes up to me, you know, all sucked up, right? She may think other guys may find her attractive, but I may not. I'm like, yo, I don't find you attractive. So it's in the eyes of the beholder. So, it is what it is. But naturally, you're going to have a lot of people who think, you know, one person's attractive and another person's not attractive. For whatever fucking reason. The only thing you have to worry about when it comes to looks is, do you think you're attractive? That's the only person you need to worry about is you, bruh. Do you find yourself attractive? Do you find yourself attractive? That's it, bruh. And if you can say yes, then cool, pimpin'. Then that's it, bruh. That's it. End of story. End of story. Can we have Peep Game Thursdays as well? Some might need a refresher course before the weekend. We'll see, bro. We'll see. I gotta work on the fundraising, bro. I gotta be like, yo, listen. If we get a refresher course, we gotta get at least $60, bro. Have you seen the latest AMP video? What do you mean the latest AMP video? I don't know what do you mean? I don't know what that means. The latest AMP video. What's the most important skill you developed that believe men? Hold on, what? That you believe men lack now? I don't think there's anything men lack now. There's nothing that men lack now. Nothing. The only problem with right now and back in the day is that niggas are listening to stupid mofos. That's the only difference. So maybe they lack discernment. That's what they lack. Discernment. To be able to tell that mofo's full of shit, that mo's talking truth. That's what I would say. But everything you need, you have right now. Unless, like I say, unless you believe me, Gideon, and the rest of the elder gods are cut from a different cloth. If you think we just are cut from a different cloth, then yeah, you just at the end of the day, you're literally inferior. But if you believe that you bleed blood like I bleed blood, right? That you have DNA like I have DNA, that you got 2 eyes, a brain, you know, fucking a foot, 2 feet, 2 arms, then all it is just a matter of fucking discipline and practice. That's really it. Discipline and practice. So that's, I mean, just is what it is. So anyone who's ever good with women or good at anything, they had to put in some work, bro. With anything, as you do with anything in life. Because even the mofo who's born into money, they're gonna waste the money unless they're taught how to manage the money. So I mean, there are no shortcuts, bro. That's what I've realized. And that when you do find shortcuts, it's because you put in so much work that usually other people will give you a break. That's what I've noticed. One thing I've noticed is, what did they say? I forgot what it was. You know, the harder the work, the luckier you get. And that's true. Because once you start, I mean, if you started from the bottom and now you in exclusive venues and clubs and shit like that, you're just not going to magically fall into that. There's going to be a certain social skill set that you've acquired in order to get your place in certain venues. That's why a lot of these mofos who are hustlers and shit like that, they have a certain, you know, je ne sais quoi about them. They're good with their words. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking. That's why I say talk about broke game. Because when you don't have any monies, you find a fucking way, right? You find a way. You may not have the money to do this and this and this, but you get creative with it. I may not have the money to go to Boa, right, the steakhouse, but I can still figure out a way that'll be entertaining without making me look like a broke-ass mofo, but also having a good experience. You figure out fucking ways. That's what I'm saying. But now imagine that dude who was built from nothing, who had nothing, but now imagine him now having some money. Bruh, he's going to be able to run circles around the dude who, you know, used money as a crutch because he came from nothing. So, I'm just saying. They think before talking, strategize. Hey, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. They don't know anything about strategy, bro. They don't know anything about strategy. They don't even think about it because no one else is telling them to think like that. No one else is telling them to think like that. Do not seek the path of least resistance, young Padawan. That's correct. You're not going to become a Sith doing shit like that, bro. You're not going to become a Sith doing shit like that. I'm just saying. You just... You're not gonna be able to do that, bro. Try to move the rock first, okay? Levitate the rock before you try to take down starships with the Force. That's all. Levitate the rock before you try to take down starships and shit like that. Anyways, that's gonna be the stream. I greatly appreciate y'all. Even those of you who didn't hit the fucking like button, y'all can't even hit the like button. You know, man, y'all damn shame, bro. Anyways, everyone, have a good night. Take care. Stay safe. Be amazing. I'll catch y'all mañana.